Forever Dog.
Hello and happy holidays. This is Brett, one of the co-founders of the Forever Dog Podcast Network. And on behalf of everyone here at Forever Dog, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for listening to our shows this year. Thank you for taking the time to write a review and recommend us to your friends. Thank you for subscribing to bonus content on Patreon, for buying merch, for coming to a live show, for everything you do to support Forever Dog and make this network feel like a community. We are amazed, we're grateful, and we appreciate you. And if right now you're saying, I didn't do any of those things and I don't know what the hell Forever Dog is, well, hi. Welcome. Forever Dog is the network that produces this podcast that you're subscribed to, and we've got lots more where that came from. In 2018, Forever Dog produced 30 podcasts as well as 2 limited series. You'll find us mostly under comedy, but we also have must-listen shows for TV and film fanatics, baseball fans, spiritualists and mystics, listeners of music, book readers, laundry aficionados, theme park aficionados, politics junkies, failures, shop tea droppers, health nuts, and anyone with a commute and or desk job. So, to celebrate the past year at Forever Dog, we've put together a clip show that highlights some of the best moments from our podcasts. If you're looking for something new to subscribe to in 2019 or for some killer back catalogs to binge during your holiday travels, then please stay tuned because we've got a lot of fun stuff coming your way next. I should also add that if you subscribe to multiple Forever Dog podcasts, we will be releasing this same episode on all our feeds this week. So let me just apologize ahead of time for the repetition, but we think this is a really fun episode and we want as many people as possible to hear it. Oh, and if you want to follow up on any of the shows presented in this episode, you can find them all at foreverdogpodcasts.com. You can also subscribe to them on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. And you can follow us, Forever Dog, on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team. Okay, let's get started with the best of Forever Dog 2018! Our first podcast up is one that Vulture called, quote, a scathing, absurdist, intersectional, radical, feminist alt podcast. It's called A Woman's Smile. It's hosted by 2 of the most innovative performers working in comedy right now, Patty Harrison and Lorelei Ramirez. And the following clip comes from a special futuristic episode of the podcast entitled A Woman's Smile is Spaceship.
Welcome to A Woman's Smile, Smile, Smile. With your host, Lorelei
and Patty.
Ha 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 ha. This is the year 30,000, 50,000.
Our consciousnesses have been loaded into a hard drive in the sky in the cloud, and now we are a robot.
And now, as Patty said so eloquently, we are robots. I am still the same as I was before, still fat, still big. And still I am balding, naked on the show. Balding, naked, sad, horny.
Yes, it is really bad. We don't have body, but still those things did not change about Lorelei's consciousness.
Apparently you can put consciousness in another big fat body. A big fat balding body. Still, when you move on to a different form of consciousness, you are the ugliest one. Sometimes pain follows you wherever you go.
And even in my consciousness, people still debate whether I'm a man or a woman.
It is true. And it is actually funny that you bring that up.
No, it hurts.
Because still, I question you.
No.
Yes. Let's get into it. What you have been thinking about?
I have been thinking about my husband. He is at home in my mind, in our consciousness. We live in a chip. In our chip, we have an amazing bathroom. Our bathroom has 2 sinks.
I wish I could also have a chip too.
You'll have a chip soon. You are so much data, you don't fit in a chip. They do not yet to make a chip big enough to hold all your data.
This is not fair. I uploaded my consciousness so I could be free of my body.
Ha ha ha.
But not. I am still in my body, still big and fat and ugly. Why? Let's talk about something else.
So, Lorelei, what have you been thinking about?
I have been thinking about maybe one day. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no.
Yes.
I have been thinking about how beautiful it would be one day to finally have a soulmate.
I think that you are a wonderful mind in person, Lorelai. I think it will happen for you.
Thank you.
I think that when you put yourself out there, it really does make all the difference. People need to know the real you.
I am sorry. My consciousness is getting a little bit bigger by the second.
That is okay. You should demonstrate self-control. Self-control. One of my favorite things to do is sit on the pot inside my ship and take big ones.
That is funny to me. That is funny to me. Remember when we used to be in our bodies, and I would go over to your husband when he was broken, and I would take care of him?
Yes, and I took my dance class. My dance class was an amazing place where I bonded with many women who looked like me. They were just like me. They were white. They were 5'9". They were 110 pounds. They were thin like me. They loved to dance to hip-hop tracks, contemporary music at the time, like Charlie XCX.
You sound sad. When you talk about those things, you sound sad.
I am not sad. I look back fondly at those days at my dance class with my white girlies, my skinny white girls. We drank skinny white wine after. Skinny bitch wine was my favorite.
I know you miss that life we had, but this is for the better now. Now.
I agree with
Are you having a malfunction?
This next clip comes from a new podcast that premiered on Forever Dog in October called the American Arts and Culture Review. It's hosted by Clay Tatum and Whitmer Thomas of beloved LA comedy outfit Power Violence, and together with friends Bud Anthony Diaz and Rodney Berry, they review the latest in film, TV, high fashion, music, and art, accompanied throughout by a live soundtrack of jazz pop standards. The clip you're about to hear comes from an episode entitled The Favorite, Widows, and Lars von Trier, and features a very special guest, critically acclaimed filmmaker Lars von Trier.
Oh crap! I was supposed to do something that I didn't do.
Do you a special guest?
Yeah, we have a very special guest. He came here all the way from foreign place.
From a different country for sure.
Really? Yeah. He
flew all the way from there?
Yeah. He just directed a new film called The House That Jack Built. Bud, would you mind going in and letting him in?
Clay, you're closer. Will you just let him open?
No, it'd be best if Bud went.
Buddy, you have to go.
Okay, right. Later, Bud. And there he goes.
He's getting him right now.
So, okay, and he's coming in, and he's coming in, and he's sitting down.
Oh, he's going to sit down.
He's sitting down right now.
Wow, this is amazing.
This is so good.
Hi!
Hello.
Okay, Lars, so,
Glad to be here.
So what's some reasons we should see your...
Did you see my film?
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
What's it about?
What's it about?
The House That Jack Built.
Okay.
What's that about?
What's that about?
Kevin Dillon.
Okay.
He's a murderer.
Okay, good. No, if you go in more detail, that'd be great.
You gotta see my film.
Yeah, what is it about?
In theaters now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Select theaters.
Okay, so what's...
Not all of them.
What happens in the movie?
He's on the road.
Okay.
In a car.
Okay.
Don't get in his car. You gotta see my film.
Okay. I can milk this for a little longer.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
what happens?
So that's what it's about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Well, this is your idea. How about you take the wheel here?
So what's where are you from? What got you into making movies?
I'm foreign.
Yeah, we got you into making movies.
God damn.
What got you into making movies?
What got you into making movies, Lars?
A camera?
Okay,
Yeah, all right.
cool.
And what about the camera? What about the
What's
camera
about the
made you
camera?
into the camera?
bought a camera.
This is so good.
And what?
As a boy, I bought a camera.
Yeah. Okay.
I was young.
Yeah.
How old were you?
3.
Yeah. So that's what made you decide?
Yeah.
And so you bought a camera and then you decided, I'm going to make films.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so recently you've made all kinds of great films. What's your favorite film that you've made?
But beside the newest one.
Melancholia.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's about depression. So that film is about depression.
Yeah.
Would you say that you've ever suffered from depression yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Lars.
So what do you do when you're depressed?
Lars,
What's your remedy?
Lars,
Yeah?
well, let me just. My headphones are broken and I
Yeah?
can barely hear you.
Uh-huh.
So if you go a little louder.
Yeah.
So what is your?
All right.
So what is your?
Yeah?
So you've struggled with depression.
Oh, yeah.
So what's a remedy that you would recommend to someone who's dealing with depression?
Oh. Make movies. Make movies. Buy a camera. Make a movie.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Lars, while promoting the film Melancholia,
Yeah.
you came under fire for telling everyone that you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
So how do you?
Won't stop talking.
So, do you redact those statements now, or
No.
you don't?
No. I meant what I said. I meant it.
So,
I make films. In theaters now.
no, that's not what I asked.
My film is in theaters now. Go see it.
No, but when being interviewed a few years ago, you
Yeah.
told everyone that you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Do you regret saying that, or was that okay? So why don't you regret it?
I don't know.
You're so good at this.
I don't. Okay. Here's the thing. The house that Jack built.
Louder.
The house that Jack built in theaters now.
Okay, so you're not going to answer.
No.
Why?
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, good. All right, there you go.
Where can people find you on social media?
Find me at Lars Von Trier on Twitter and Lars Von Trier on Instagram.
Yeah. What's your email?
Email Lars Von Trier at LarsVonTrier.com.
Okay. Cool. Great.
Thank you.
Next up is the wonderfully witchy Beyond, the only podcast we've ever produced that may have altered the fabric of space and time. In Beyond, self-proclaimed energy expert Mike Kelton seeks to solve his and his friends' real-life problems by supernatural means. Instead of going to a therapist, Mike goes to mediums, ghost hunters, cult leaders, healers, astrologers, and, in this clip, a witch. This is from the episode entitled Witchcraft, the Goat Head, and it features Mike's friend Lisa P. from the Bronx consulting a witch about the dark energy surrounding her boyfriend's ex.
So I go on the trip. I didn't say anything. Like, I don't know. I never cried. I didn't shed a tear. I was just like, okay. Come back. And I'm like, what now? So I go back to her again. And, you know, she went through it again and said, she's not pregnant. She's not pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, what can I do to like make this stop? Like, she's like a menace. This woman is a menace. She's menacing my life. Like, I can't go on. Like, I can't do it. I'm going to break up with him. But then there's a competitive side of me that's also like down with this bitch.
Oh my God.
So Rahina was like, oh, well, I said, well, can I light up like a candle in my apartment and, you know, do something? Or there's different remedies and different types of cleanses. And she was like, oh, no. For this, you need to do something big. Well, it's a revocation.
It's called a revocation.
Yeah, like in Spanish, it's a revocation. So I had to do a revocation. So I was like, whatever, I'm down.
I'm down.
Like,
let's
up?
revocate.
She made me, I had to bring a photo of this individual, and she said, okay, I have to work on it for 7 days. Most things in this tradition are in the numbers of 3, 7, or 21. So I think she had to work on it for 7 days. Then I had to come pick up the finished product on a Monday, because this is the day of the guardian of the cemetery.
Give us what happens when you show up after the 7 days on the Monday. What goes down?
She went into the kitchen, into the freezer, and pulled out a plastic bag that was, the size of a bread basket. And she hands me a frozen goat head. So in the goat's mouth, but it feels
hold on, Lisa P. Hold on. She gives you the goat head. What is your first thought?
Sometimes when you go into these types of places, there's just the way that I am. Even sometimes in certain churches, I feel like currents. The Spanish is like corrientes, like currents. It felt very ritualistic. It felt very spiritual.
You were in flow with the goat head.
I was in flow.
I love it.
I wasn't what is this? Oh my God. Laughing.
You were
no,
I'm all in, and this is part of it. That makes sense to me. Also,
I'm all in.
You have to be. If you're going to a person's kitchen in Washington Heights and getting a goat head, you gotta be all in.
I was all in. It gets crazier.
Okay.
I mean, she didn't tell us what she did, but my friend who was with us, she, again, is the person who introduced me to Rahina, and she was like, oh, look, there's coffee grounds in the mouth. The picture was rolled up and stuffed. And my friend told me, she's like, this is all to shut her up. This is to get her to shut up. And there were other things, I'm sure, that were done as well. So we had to take the goat head and bury it in a cemetery that night. It has to be done on a Monday.
This Monday.
Had to be done. And this was already 6 o'clock. And this is December. So it's pitch.
It's pitch dark.
It's pitch dark. Okay, so the only cemeteries that are in northern Manhattan are completely gated off at this point and locked, and they have cameras on them, and people get arrested for trying to go in there because more people do this than you think. For example, if you were to look up goat heads in Prospect Park, you will find so many stories about what has been going on with goat heads in Prospect Park.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So, of course, we had to research this, and guess what, everyone? It absolutely checks out. There are so many articles about goat heads in Prospect Park and also many other parks in the tri-state area. And we will include those links in the description of this podcast for some light, fun reading after you finish the app.
We've been huge fans of this next podcast for a long time, so we were very honored when they joined Forever Dog this year. It's Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood, hosted by Gerard Milligan, James III, and Jonathan Braylock. One of the best movie review podcasts out there, Black Man Can't Jump was selected for Best of 2018 lists from the AV Club, Vulture, and Relevant, and the following clip comes from their award-winning episode on the film Black Panther.
If people are into Marvel, I don't know, but when Infinity War comes, characters have to die, and usually they'll kill characters that are more secondary.
Yeah.
And I'm yo, if one of these people die, I'm going to be upset.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to be legitimately sad and upset because we really came to grow and love all of them.
Quick, too, man.
So much so that I would say, my only gripe with this movie was I was so sad that Michael B. Jordan had to die, even though I know he did.
I don't think he did, man. That's my only gripe with the movie.
That's my only gripe with the movie, because I was yo, this dude was amazing. And you set it up so that he didn't have to die. You set up the internal logic in the film so that they could have saved him with the science and
I thought he was going to be Loki. I thought he was going to be I thought he was going to be Loki. But
the way that he died,
yes,
was
the
perfect.
lines,
how he died,
it was perfect.
How he died was so.
It really was,
and it makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes
I didn't want him to die either, and then he said that line, and I was like, "This is perfect."
Same here, and he just did it. But also, this movie.
So yeah,
okay. I think this is perfect. We can talk about it's just to hit on Ryan Coogler real quick. Is oftentimes we have this discussion on whether or not a white person can direct a movie about the black experience, right?
Right.
And I know sometimes we're really polite and we're really maybe they can if they know. But I think the nuances that this brother created in this movie, for instance, because he co-wrote it. So Ryan Coogler co-wrote it for people who don't know. That line about No. So what? I can be locked up? No. Just throw me in the ocean like my ancestors did when they were jumping off the boats because they knew it was better to die than be in prison for the rest of your life or something like that. It's like, bruh, like first off, everything that Sterling K. Brown said at the top of the movie about why he wanted. This movie isn't about it's about like the world, but it's really about like ideology. Like, yo, I've seen black people butchered. I've seen how people view them, and we have a chance to make them strong and powerful, and we're not. That is literally what the conflict of this movie is. Do you help your brothers and sisters or not?
What are we doing? Why are we saving our... Are we just going to hoard and save our resources? It's so funny, like, as like somebody who's Christian, there was like a lot of spiritual
it was the whole time.
The whole movie, I was just thinking about that so much. Like, this idea of, like, you know, there's that verse in the Bible, there's a song, like, don't if you have a light, don't hide it under a bushel. Like, go let it shine on the top of a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let your little light shine. That's the song. Like, let your little light shine. The idea is that if you have a light, don't hide it and use it for yourself. You should let it shine so others can see the light. And that's exactly what Wakanda is. It's like this bright, shining city in the center, in the heart of Africa that is kept hidden. And the main conflict and theme of this movie is like, are we going to keep this hidden for ourselves, or do we have a responsibility to the rest of the world, especially the rest of people of color in these nations, surrounding nations that are suffering, and that we know we could help and we're not helping to protect ourselves?
That's the crux of the movie. It's not some giant invader trying to take over the world. I mean, I guess it kind of is. I mean, not an invader, but it's like something that's so real to black people. I'm on the thread right now with my boys from back home, and it's like 10 of us on this thread, and literally the whole discussion has been, since Trump has been in office, especially this year in particular, of what can people of color do to help more? Like, what should we be doing? Like, we know we got to do something. Like, yeah, we can vote, and we have been voting, but it's more, right? And the whole movie, the idea behind the movie is like, what else? Like, what do we do? And I thought that was just a genius way to do it. It made it more grounded to me than most superhero movies are, because it was something that was like something that people can relate to. And also, we still had a villain. I feel like a lot of times when it's a black superhero, he's fighting like the crime boss or the drug dealer on the block or something like that.
Right.
Whereas this, he still had a true villain, but he also had something that just meant something personal, you know? Bruh. And then Ryan Coogler, his 3 movies all have over 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know, I hate quoting Rotten Tomatoes, but to go from Fruitvale Station, which was set in Oakland, which he added his character back in Oakland, and I feel like he did that on purpose, but that's just me. Like, he had that movie to go from that to Creed. It's like this young black man, 31, 32?
Yeah.
Like, young black man has now changed the way a lot of black people even view themselves. And I'm like, and he wasn't rich. Like, this wasn't a rich black brother.
Right.
Like, he is from Oakland. Like, he grew up with not that much. And like, my man has shown.
He went to USC.
Like, that is the American dream if you want to be real.
Yeah.
He inspired, my man will not only inspire black people around this country, but he's going to inspire like mad people of color around the world, bro.
He's inspiring filmmakers.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like, oh my God.
He's just a great filmmaker.
Just this past week, we sadly said goodbye to one of the original Forever Dog podcasts, one of our all-time faves, The Book of Ye, hosted by Rob Hayes and Chris Daniels. For the past 2.5 years, Rob and Chris have been journeying through the Kanye West canon song by song, while also trying to make sense of every twist and turn of Kanye's career. Even though the podcast is over, The Book of Ye leaves behind an incredible back catalog of episodes that are well worth revisiting, including so many great moments. In particular, Rob and Chris were really at their best when they were unpacking the controversial and problematic public lives of our most iconic pop stars, whether it be Kanye himself, or in this clip from the episode Hell of a Life with guest Gordon Baker Bone, Lord.
Don't pull a Lord. We're not talking about... We're not going to talk about Whitney Houston like that.
All right, cool.
Get your apology tweets ready, Dad.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. J.
Talking about he apologized to the Joker. Okay.
She'll never be a Roy. As far as I wrote.
Wait, why you don't like Lord?
Because what she said, she posted a picture of a bathtub.
That was an accident,
and I will always love you. How's that an accident?
What? That is not an accident.
How is that an accident?
That is not an accident.
How is that an accident? Come on, where's the bathtub in the Bodyguard? Come on, man. Ain't no bathtub in the Bodyguard.
What does Lord got to pull that for?
I don't know.
That's a good
Ask
question.
Lord.
Bad coincidence.
That's not bad. You know what?
No.
I'm on your side now, Rob.
Yeah.
You can't
Come
disrespect.
on, man.
You can't disrespect like that.
Nah.
You think she blatantly went out to
You know what? She was the
I
only.
will always
she was
love you in a picture of a bathtub. That's a blatant shot.
She
Will
wanted
always
to
love
take
you.
a bath.
Okay, scrub a dub in the tub is a good caption.
No, it's not. Nobody sings that. Nobody's got rubber dub dub planned.
You claim,
Okay,
you
there's
claim
a
for the
rubber
Lord now.
ducky emoji.
How old is how old?
Exactly.
How old is Lord?
She old enough now to know to do
Old
that
enough
shit.
to have Wikipedia.
Come on, man.
Old enough to have Google.
Why would she be on a laptop in the tub?
I recommend it. Nah, I'm just playing.
See, now see what happens.
Rev Run could be on a BlackBerry in a tub. She could be on a laptop. She could have a laptop to the side.
I don't understand why she did that. How is that not an accident?
I said it was.
And the tub's all the way full.
No, you're saying it's not an accident.
Yeah.
So we're asking you,
how is it an accident?
Did she make an accident with that?
Come on, you say the wrong line. The girl want to take a bath. Like it makes. You know why I say it's accident? Because it makes no sense for it not to be.
What? How?
That's a blatant shot.
How?
That is.
You would first of all, Lord is one of them dark people, hair in front of the face.
Yep.
Witches in the video. First of all, so to make a joke or a reference to how somebody died doesn't seem off for her. Second of all,
you just saying that because she looks like the girl who crawled out of the well.
I will always love you. Now, Two Eyes might have been Dolly Parton, but we all know only Whitney Houston can pull off that third consecutive eye. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. That's Nork song.
What is the song about? What is the song about?
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
It's about her what? Her Duh. The motherfucking song's about love. The girl loves taking baths.
No. Get
the
out
girl
of
loves
here.
taking baths.
Get out of here.
What?
Are you
Really?
serious?
Really?
This is going on the internet.
What
is wrong with you?
First of all,
She
I
just loves
fucking
taking baths.
hate y'all for making me have to defend Lord.
Put this at the front of the podcast.
Fuck that. Keep Sanaa Lathan at the front of the podcast.
No. Scratch that.
I hate that I'm going equally as hard for Sanaa Lathan Lord in the same 40 minutes.
She just loves baths, and she was singing she was professing her love.
I don't.
Not only professing it, taking a picture of the tub.
I'm only going as hard because y'all going too hard unnecessarily. It makes
unnecessarily.
It makes no sense.
It's Whitney Houston.
It makes no sense to be mad because but you're saying
this ain't Pebbles.
You're saying
she
that,
got multiple hits.
You're saying there was bad intent behind it.
Or funny intent. It was probably she was trying to be funny.
That's the worst joke ever.
It is. That's why they had to get at it.
Lord ain't got no Netflix special.
Come on. You got to show me the precedent of Lord making jokes about dead people.
That's what made this upsetting. Not surprising, but upsetting because Lord was like somebody that we ain't never have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Lord was the only white person this year nominated for Best Album of the Year. And she didn't say nothing crazy. She didn't have no crazy captions. Like, we was cool with Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got a ledger fucking keeping up with Lord?
What I'm saying is...
for this bullshit,
I'm saying, prior to this, we've never had an issue with Lord. But now I'm looking at Lord like, all right now, Lord. You know, your name is Lord. It already makes me feel funny saying it.
No, I got an E on it.
It has an E on it, but when you say it, you can't hear the E.
You don't have the E.
Whose fault is that? Like,
she should pronounce it Lordy.
I'm just saying.
Lordy.
Lordy?
Y'all trigger
Now, Lordy can speak on Whitney Houston, but not Lord.
You think she got a career if her name is Lordy?
Lordy.
Lordy is the one who is singing Rubber Dub Dub.
I definitely would never say her name if her name was Lordy.
Y'all listen to that new Lordy? What the fuck?
Nah, I wouldn't mess with Lordy. Lordy cool.
Lorday. I call her Lorday.
Lordy sound like a SoundCloud rapper. Fuck that.
I don't know about cancel because they be like, so-and-so is canceled. Then they just be selling all the records. So we ain't going to cancel her, but we just going to put it to the side.
Y'all ain't stopping Lord from selling records.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to listen no more.
Especially after that.
I didn't
know that bathtub thing, man.
We gotta be secretive because Spotify don't like to count stuff when people organize too loudly. But next time some Lord come out, we all gonna stream.
I think that
I want to dance with somebody.
A fringe group. I didn't even see that many people get upset about this. I saw it. The context that I was presented. Look at this mistake Lord made. Not y'all see what the fuck Lord did. Like,
see the kind of stuff that they got you saying because her name is
Who
Lord.
the fuck is
Look
they?
at the mistake that Lord made. It's the sentence you just said because her name is Lord. I'm gonna find out her real name and call her that. That's what I'm gonna do.
What if it's Lord?
Lord Day. I'm calling
Lord
Lord
A.
Day.
She's
Lord
Lord
A.
A. Look at the mistake Lord A made.
That's better than Lordy.
What were you over in 2018? What were you sick of? What were you done with? That's the question that Derek Katz and Betsy Kenny put to their guests every week on Done. Named one of the best new podcasts of 2018 by Refinery 29, Done features some truly cathartic moments like this one from the episode Natural Beauty Products, Marfa, Texas, and Whimsy.
Oh my God. So Dara and I just got back from a trip and I ripped one on the plane. I'm so sorry.
God. Oh, and this was not
I
like
only
a
say this because it was notable.
This was like a Boeing 747. This was like a tiny one. Like the pilot was right in front of me and like one family was flying it with us. And I was trying to cover your ass because the dad I knew was onto you. He knew you ripped one.
I know. Wait, so I did it, and it was truly so loud. It sounded like a whoopee cushion.
I couldn't stop
and then I couldn't stop laughing. That I had to text Dara. It was right before we went off.
I didn't hear it. It smelled like we all together fell into a drainage
Death
ditch.
was coming for us.
Yeah,
Death was coming.
Death had come, and now we were rotting in it, and there were worms. It was the smell of death.
Worms
but I
are
thought it was
coming
the
out of
funniest thing.
everyone's eyeballs. Yeah, but we truly couldn't stop laughing. And right before that, we were taking so many pictures like on the tarmac because it was truly one of those planes. And this guy was so mad and he didn't know why. He goes, "This isn't a place for fun." And then we were like, he got on the plane. I'm like shitting my pants, but it's just air. I mean, we're never allowed back.
No, that dad had two daughters sitting in front of him who you thought were cute, I thought were obnoxious.
Yeah.
And I was going to yell at their asses, but then you let that fart go and I couldn't, you took away any leverage I had for the rest of the flight.
And then we couldn't stop laughing about a fart. And it's truly gross. It's immature.
Yeah, it's not
immature.
funny.
Okay, fine. Fine.
If you want to know what's really worth your time when it comes to losing weight, skip the guesswork and get Weight Loss by Hims.
Hims offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that now includes the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen, plus lifestyle tips to support you along the way.
Wegovy at Hims helps you regulate your appetite and eat less. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there's no needles involved for he who already had Hims.
And with Hims, everything happens online. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary.
And they offer access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and in-app lifestyle and nutrition support, like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more.
You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/drag to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/drag.
Hims.com/drag.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information and restrictions, visit hims.com.
You know I love a Helix. I just got another one.
Feels like another one. And why wouldn't you? We love Helix.
Yes, not only is Helix a mattress that is so comfortable, but it also helps me get my best sleep. Help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Did you know a study Helix ran found that 82% of those involved saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress? That is a big percent, okay? They've got high quality mattresses and a reputation to match.
I've been on so many mattresses from Helix. I've been on the Midnight Dusk. I've been on the Elite model.
Oh, yes.
I sleep cool. I sleep on my head. I sleep any way I want on Helix.
Exactly. And you don't want to miss out on this Memorial Day sale.
Ooh.
So here's how you get a Helix. You take the Helix Sleep Quiz, and based on your answers, they recommend one of their many different models. So if you like it firm or you like it soft, or if you run hot when you sleep, Helix has something just for you.
And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free, customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress.
So do something good for yourself and get a Helix. Lay around all day, rest easy, and sleep well.
Go to helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Race Chasers.
That's right. That's helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide.
Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they can know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
When this next podcast joined Forever Dog for season 3 of their absolutely iconic show, we could not have been more thrilled. It's Food for Thought, hosted by Dennis Norris II, Joseph Osmundson, Tommy Pico, and Fran Tirado, a multiracial mix of queer writers who talk about sex, relationships, race, identity, what they like to read, and who they like to read. And after you listen to the following clip from their season 3 premiere episode, She's Arrived, please make sure to go online to the iHeartRadio Podcast Awards site and vote for Food for Thought for Best LGBTQ Podcast.
You guys ready? Welcome to season 3 of Food for Thought, a podcast gabfest wherein a multiracial mix of queer writers gather around the table to talk about sex, identity, culture, what we like to read, and who we like to read.
Fran just fell out of his chair.
Still recovering from that bone-chilling laugh. Like, waking up the souls of thousands of thoughts of yesteryear.
Sex me so good I say blah,
summoning
blah,
them
blah.
like it's some fucking... It's like slutty Pandora's box, just unleashing all these slutty demons.
Sluts coming back from the grave. Food for Thought, where every day is cheat day.
Yeah.
I'm Tommy Teebs Pico. I'm an Indigenous American poet, screenwriter, and my 4th book is coming out in fall 2019, proving once and for all 4 books in 4 years I am, in fact, that bitch.
Yes, you are. I'm Fran. I'm a writer, editor, and my drag queen name is Virginia Slim, but my drag king name is Girth Brooks.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I believe
you're straight. Are you straight now?
Yes. Jigs up. It's been 3 seasons. I've been straight the whole time.
What if that was actually the rumor?
Oh my God. She loves the twist. She lives for the drama, mama.
I have never seen you suck dick personally, so who knows?
I know.
I am Joseph Osmundson.
Obviously, you did not get that sexy. Okay. I mean, My publicists are doing a great job, is what you're telling me.
Scientist, nonfiction writer, total top, as always, and the food for thought originator of sticking out your tongue in pictures.
Oh my God, that's not true.
That is so true.
I did it first. Find me the receipts.
Slander.
I will never forgive either of you for that. It is
I invented
so
it.
gross.
Ned Slanders.
And hi guys, I'm back. I'm Dennis, reader, writer, former figure skater, and it is my life's work to work Michelle Kwan into every conversation.
You're doing a great
Every
job,
day.
sweetie. You're doing a great job,
Also,
sweetie.
Plus,
dear reader, replay that Dennis's intro with the context that we have deemed Dennis with the affect of a YouTuber, a white YouTuber, a white like makeup tutorial YouTuber that's like, hey guys,
Gucci.
how's it going? This is my unboxing video.
I am so tired, you guys. Let's do this anyway.
listen, you can take the Becky out of the valley, but you can't take the valley out of the Becky.
That is an uncanny valley. Who wants to tell us what we got on the menu this
I
week?
got it, everybody. This week, all of us fuck Rihanna. We give good advice from at least one doctor. It's me. We conclusively decide that Mimi isn't a diva, not anymore. Fuck you, Fran.
Oh my God.
And we knock on the window pane of one of the greatest voices of all time. Take it away.
I'm feeling a little peckish,
God,
so
I
let's
hate us.
start the top of this show the way any good top should, with the little tease, our uproarious appetizer segment, Amuse Bouche. And to amuse our bouches today, Fran got a little game for us.
That's right. So the theme of today's episode is divas. So it only makes sense to gamify the meat of this episode with a healthy little helping of Bone Block Bench.
I'm game.
Divas edition.
It's such good copy, Fran.
I know, right? Divas edition. So if you're not familiar with our game, which we coined and created very originally, Bone Block Bench is pretty much the exact same thing as Marry, Fuck, Kill, but thoughtified. So bone means you need them, you gotta have them, like even if it's just for one night, like you're just gonna fuck their brains out. Bench is like you want to you're gonna put them on the sidelines, like maybe you want to play the long game with them, like that doesn't mean like they're out of your life forever, but like you want to put them on the bench. And block is like what happens after all of Joe's Tinder matches go on one date with him.
No, that's report.
I'm bone, and they're block.
And so another disclaimer here, I will not be playing softball. There are no easy balls that I will be throwing at you today.
I'm out. See you guys later. There have been too many entendres.
Dan Gill and Eric Dodorian have been through it all on their podcast Groomzillas. They've planned their weddings, they've gotten married, they've watched the Dodgers lose 2 consecutive World Series, and they've talked to tons of amazing guests about love, marriage, and the whole damn thing. The following clip comes from Dan and Eric's live stream of one of 2018's most memorable events, the royal wedding of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Recorded simultaneously in LA and Baltimore in the wee hours of the morning. Here they are, the Groomzillas.
And forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Nailed it.
And will you, the family,
This is going faster than I thought it would.
Harry and
Yeah,
Meghan,
they want to get the show on the road.
support and uphold them in their marriage now and in the years to come.
We will.
As
I
we
will.
stand, let us pray for Harry and Meghan.
I'm going to pray for Harry and Meghan with them. Are you praying?
No, I don't believe in God.
God our Father.
God
I don't
our
believe
Father.
in their
From the
God, that's
beginning,
for
you
sure.
have blessed creation with abundant life. Pour out your blessings upon Harry and Meghan.
Is Charles
that
on
they
his
may
phone
be
again?
joined in mutual
Yeah.
love and companionship.
I'm telling you, he's on his
in
gambling
holiness
apps.
and commitment to each other.
I know he was
He's
a
got
gambler.
he's got his phone hidden
We
in
ask
him.
this through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who is alive and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Whoa.
One God, now and forever. Amen.
That was a strong prayer.
Judging from the way Harry's been acting, I think the edible hit about halfway down the aisle when he was walking with William.
Okay.
And I think he's really starting to sway now.
And says to me,
what is going on?
My love,
look at that. Look at that terrain. Look at that veil.
And come away.
Look at British.
For now
who is this reading?
Is past,
do we know who this is?
The rain is over and gone.
Looks like Camilla's mom.
The time of singing has come.
That's Camilla's mom?
It looks like, doesn't it? They all look the same to me, honestly.
The fig tree puts forth its figs, and the vines are in blossom.
That's why it's such a big deal that Meghan is in the royal family now.
Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away.
Oh, no, figs.
Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love
Harry
is strong
is
as death.
Flying
Passion,
right now.
fierce
Just
as
totally
the
He is
gone.
so high. The edible hits so hard.
Flame. Many waters
Is he
cannot
wearing the
quench love,
Nazi uniform
neither can
underneath
flood
his
drown it.
uniform?
If one offered
Do you think he
for
still
love
has it? No.
all the
I don't think he
wealth
does.
Of one's house,
But he did
it
at
would
one
be
point wear
utterly
it.
scorned.
I like sitting down.
Who is this broad talking about floods and figs, man? This is bumming me out.
That was Harry's first. It was Harry's first girlfriend. I hear
whoever that was just terrified Harry.
Yeah.
Is Seal gonna sing or what?
Seal is gonna sing. Seal's doing 2 songs, I believe.
He's only got one. Does this remind you of the wedding from Love Actually at all? This part kind of does, doesn't it?
The choir?
Yeah.
Is there choirs in Love Actually?
The boy choir. Yeah, in the first wedding.
Oh, when they're singing "All You Need Is Love" with the trombones.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I
think Meghan is just like. It's just so much, and it's like fun and everything, but it's, I don't think this is them. That's the feeling, overall feeling I can't shake. But all this wedding, as
No, this is them. They like having George and them all there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think they want to get rid of it. They want to get on with it. They want to just be married. I feel like get to work.
I bet George isn't even focused on the wedding right now because he's probably crunching numbers for his Casamigos tequila.
George Clooney,
seeing what the quarter's shaping up to be for his Casamigos tequila.
Well, he's got one. He's always got one. Part of his mind is always back at his lair in Lake Como. Part of him is always in Lake Como. He's not fully anywhere. You can tell in his acting.
Wow. Shots fired.
He's always back at his half part of him is always back at Lake Como, where him and his colleagues are working on tequila that is creatively and professionally greater than any tequila. Look at these idiots. Look at
Casamigos.
these.
In a crowded landscape of character-based improv podcasts, Hampton High has quickly become a world unto itself. That's what the AV Club had to say about this next podcast, and we could not agree more. Hampton High is created by and stars Tim Platt as high school junior Hampton McElvey, whose quest to become the Mark Maron of Rockville Prep by interviewing students and faculty of interest leads him down some very strange paths. The following clip is from Hampton's interview with theater kid Mitra, played by guest Mitra Juhari.
This is interesting. We have more in common than people would have thought who are looking at our different social circles. And that's why I like this podcast.
And I think that's kind of the amazing thing about our school, is people are pretty open-minded to connecting with people from other social groups.
It's definitely true. Go Skunks, truly. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, so you do these roles, you do this behind-the-scenes stuff, but let's be brass tacks here. Where's this going to go? Is this your career?
I mean, now that I'm 17, I've kind of come to terms with the fact that there are people who are made for this stuff and there are people who just love it and aren't necessarily going to get paid to do it. And I think I'm the latter rather than the former. So One thing I realized about myself recently is that I'm actually really amazing at math. I've known that for a long time, but I haven't really thrown myself into it. But I've been spending more and more time thinking about it, and I think I'm going to go to school for accounting. I just have to be realistic with myself. I'm great at math. I love the idea of helping people shape their, take care of their lives in a way that is responsible and pragmatic. So I'm going to study accounting and just sort of see where that takes me. And maybe I can marry the two at some point, but mostly I just want to get into the numbers and see what happens.
Okay, that was the sound of a pin dropping. Okay, but like if you get a big role next year in the play, then like maybe that would be your career. You know what I mean? Like, are you only saying that because you haven't had a huge role yet?
Well, I mean, of course it would be an honor, and I would take it incredibly seriously if I were to receive a huge role. But when you think about like the Graces or the like Evan Harpers of the show, of the school. I'm not one of those people. Those people just radiate a magnetic energy that makes you want to watch everything they do. And I just don't think I'm that. And I'm okay with that.
Okay. Is this like one of those chick things where you're like saying like you're insulting yourself so other people will be like, oh no, you're actually great. You know what I mean? Like, are you saying, oh, I just want to be an accountant. So like, I'll be like, oh no, you should actually do theater. Do you know what I mean?
A chick thing?
Yeah. Like, how some chicks are like, oh, I look so ugly. And I'm like, no, you don't. You actually look really hot right now. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's what I wanted you to say.
I know what you mean by a chick thing, but it actually hurts my feelings when you say that. To call it a chick thing? To lie? You've never told a lie?
No, I've obviously told a lie, but like what I'm saying.
So you're saying a lie, a chick thing is to lie.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's like you saying, oh, I love the theater, but I want to do something else because I'm not that good. It's sort of like when a lot of chicks, and this is true, do say like, I don't look good right now because they want the guys so they look good. Like,
don't you think that diminishes my goals by saying that I'm lying? I'm actually really good at math. I'm great at math. I've always gotten A+ in math. It comes really naturally.
I'm sure you are, but I'm not saying you're not good at math. I'm saying that like
I'm not mad at you. I want you to know I'm not mad at you, but I just want you to know that it's actually pretty destructive of you to refer to me saying that I want to pursue accounting as a chick thing. When I state my goals, I mean them. I'm an intelligent person.
I know. I know that. I'm not saying you're not intelligent. I would just like if like a theater role came around the corner that changed your life. I'm just saying that you would probably take that. So right?
Yeah, but I'm saying that I don't think that's going to happen, and that I've accepted and embraced, and I'm really excited about pursuing accounting. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying phrases like chick thing are problematic, and I want you to think about the reasons why, because I respect you and I think you're capable of better, Hampton.
Okay.
I really like you. I mean it.
Okay, I like you too. I feel like I'm walking on a minefield right now, to be perfectly frank. Like I mean, I'm not to dig this hole, but like all I'm saying is that like people all I'm saying is that like people sometimes say you're saying what you mean. You are saying what you mean.
A lot of people say things that they don't mean, and I don't think it's tied to their gender.
Okay. That is the sound of a mind blown.
A true comedy legend, Kevin McDonald of The Kids in the Hall, brought his traveling variety show podcast, Kevin McDonald's Kevin McDonald Show, to Los Angeles, New York, and Atlanta this year, featuring incredible guests like Todd Barry, Paul F. Tompkins, Darcy Carden, Tim Heidecker, Judah Friedlander, and Weird Al Yankovic. And the list doesn't stop there. Check out Kevin's back catalog for sketches, live music, and unforgettable appearances by Mike Myers, Amy Mann, Andy Richter, Ben Gibbard, Rob Corddry, Rachel Dratch, Bob Saget, and fellow Kids in the Hall, Scott Thompson, Dave Foley, and Mark McKinney. Now, please enjoy this clip from Kevin's interview with Weird Al.
I remember in Canada, Another One Loves the Bus was like a super, super hit.
Was it?
Yeah, wasn't it in the States?
Kinda. It just barely got released. Like the record label went.
Really?
The record label went bankrupt 2 weeks after it came out. But it got out there, I guess. Yeah.
How did you get your first record deal? Like, was it because of My Bologna or?
Yeah, well, that was that came out on Capitol Records, like the original bathroom recording. Literally recorded in a bathroom in my college, and Capitol Records put it out, and it sold, a couple dozen copies. I don't know. If you can find a copy today, though, it's worth like 35, 40 cents. So,
Oh, good. I think
if
I
it's
have
autographed.
It. I might have it in the basement. When I moved from Toronto, my sister took all my stuff and put it in her basement, and then she had a flood and ruined everything.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That's a
that
very
was a
sad story.
story.
Very
It's a sad story.
Why'd you bring the room down like that?
Because I want to get out to go to my airport.
I see.
Oh yeah, here's. He was going to come tonight. He's not here. Dave Foley, one of the kids in the hall.
He was going to come here.
He was going to come
Until
here.
he found out I was showing up.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh.
He found out I was showing up. He got a headache. He had a. Should I say this? I can't even pronounce it. Yesterday he had a help me colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
And he's feeling badly from it.
Oh, he should have just gotten a semi-colonoscopy.
Yes. Oh, once the kids in the hall a few years ago, we were on a Canadian TV show, and Scott had a colonoscopy that morning, and we were reading the script, and they were asking us our notes because they were pretending to care about it. It was the kids in the hall, and Scott whispered to me, because of the procedure I just had, I'm pooing my pants, and then the writer said, Scott, do you have any notes? And then I said, because I want to get him out there, no, he's okay. No, Kevin, I have notes. And pooing his pants, he gave a half hour of notes.
Yeah. No, I have had the procedure a couple times because I'm an old guy, and they give you pictures. They give you pictures afterwards.
Oh, my God.
And more than once I've asked my wife, should I Instagram this? No! No, do not do that.
It'd be so popular. It'd be so... not as popular as Another One Loves on the bus.
What do you keep calling it? Another One
Loves on the bus.
Another One Loves on the bus.
I'm adding a word.
And changing a few, but it's all right. We get the gist.
They had different
we
words
get the
in
general
Canada.
feel. Yeah.
Dave Foley and I,
Yes.
we always talked about ad nauseum. The people would tell us to shut up in the 80s and 90s how funny your videos were, because we're big fans of Buster Keaton, and the sight gags were amazing. Who thought it? Did you think of the sight gags?
Well, most of it. Yeah.
So you're a comedian more than
I like the comedy.
You like the comedy. That's my how did you get that talent and music like that? Like you thought of really great video after video after video had amazing sight gags.
Well, thanks. I don't know. Is that
a question?
I listened to that. That's a question. I don't know the answer there. Where do your ideas come from? I just listened to the.
Yeah, but I'm a comedian. I mean, you're a comedian.
Yeah.
But you're two things.
My brain is split.
Yeah,
I just listen to the voices in my head.
I understand. Are you a Buster Keaton fan?
Absolutely. Well, in Amish Paradise when the barn falls down.
All right.
That's a total Buster Keaton
Right,
steal.
right.
Yeah.
I'm showing that where I live in Winnipeg for some reason next. I show a funny movie every month, and I'm showing that one. And Steamboat Bill Jr., where the wall falls on Buster Keaton, and everyone knows it was a real wall, right? And would have killed him. But he got the best mathematicians in America to to measure it out.
I didn't have the best mathematicians. I had some guy with green hair and a nose ring going, "Yeah, you'll be fine." Literally. I mean, this was not. It was not CGI. It was a real, literal, barn wall that fell on me, barely missing my head. And it wasn't even just wood. They had to reinforce it with steel, so it wouldn't torque and miss the mark. So it was this really, really, really would have killed me dead if I had moved a few inches either way. And I was like, "We're doing one take, and I'll try really hard not to act like I'm so scared right now."
And they can't practice it with the dummies your height because that would ruin the wall.
Right.
Wow.
It's a one-take thing.
But you're kidding. Please tell me you really had mathematicians.
Well, I think he did some math, but...
Oh my God, how many accolades and catchphrases can one podcast have? Las Culturistas, hosted by Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang, has been named to best of lists in Time, Esquire, Vulture, Time Out New York, and many more publications. And they are about to embark on a national tour early next year. Las Culturistas remains an absolute must-listen week after week. And if you need proof, just check out this clip from their episode Piss Sussy, Sis Pussy with The Woman Smiles, Patty Harrison. And after you listen, follow at Las Culturistas on Twitter to see if Matt and Bowen are coming to your hometown in 2019. Roll that clip.
If you had all the money in the world as the pop star that is Patty, what does your concert look like? How does it start? Who comes out? Is there a story? What kind of fantastical aesthetic elements are we happening? If you could do a world tour, the 1989 tour or Beyonce Formation, what is the Patty tour?
So my tour would be called. Well, let's not start there.
Okay, let's not.
Let's
start
actually say that it would be an audiovisual experience.
Yes.
There would be, there would be pre-filmed things and there would be huge screens.
Oh, wow.
And there
This
would
is
be
different.
lights,
Mhm.
lights that would come up. So the concert's about to start. Imagine
Okay.
concert's about to start.
I can see it.
Everyone there's what is stadium is like 50,000 people.
Yeah.
And then the lights go out and everyone's like, oh, and then some lights come on, and then the screen comes on too. Oh my God. And then I come out, and then music is playing.
Oh my God.
There's so much music playing. Everyone's dancing and screaming. I come out. Dancers come out. They're dancing too.
Yeah.
They're doing the routine. We painstakingly practice. I come out. I start singing a medley of my hits from my first album.
Yes.
And it's like a medley.
Yes.
That, but it's like in the key of another one of my hits, and they're all in the same key.
Because it sets you up for the next song that you're going into in the medley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is like an amazing medley. Then my outfit also, by the way, looks beautiful.
Oh my God.
To describe it, everyone is like, and people are taking pictures of it.
Oh my God.
People are taking thousands of people have their phones out.
Wait, are people describing your outfit as like, yes, gag, slay?
They say a gag. People are saying gag.
Are they screaming?
Well, one person actually is screaming a slur. There's like one person out there over all the screams of adoration. I can kind of hear one slur. And I'm like, I think I know what they're saying. I think it's a slur.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not trying to focus too much on it. So I'm like focusing on, and again, my choreography is slightly less intense than the dancers.
Right,
I can
right,
fully
right.
focus on dancing.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I need time to kind of vamp and
You
like
can
walk
stop
around
and
like
points here and there and be like,
Yeah.
New York City!
And then I point and I'm like, are you? And I stop. And there's also, I'm not lip syncing, but there is a vocal track in the background.
just in
It
case.
has a chorus on it and
Right,
the
right.
lead. Yeah. And people are like, and then I hear like in the distance, I hear like, and I'm like, wait, not only did I hear a slur, but I think I recognize the voice of the, and I'm like, we're going into my first song is actually one off the new album.
Oh my God, great.
And it's like, it's a song that's like fast.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, yeah. And then it's like images. There's images that correspond with the song.
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
song is actually about moving on. And
Okay.
then, so that's going on. And then a spotlight. Not planned, a spotlight. I'm like, what is going on? A spotlight goes to a crowd. Guess who is in the crowd?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres. That was it. That really was
And
it.
wait, hold on.
Because we talked about her last time.
Yeah, and she's erect. How
big is her dick?
It's 17 inches this time. This time it's
It got
17
bigger from
inches.
last time?
Yeah, she did something.
She got like
She got a penile implant?
She got
Yes.
a penectomy
A
is when
penectomy.
penectomy was when they remove the penis, but she got a penile implant.
She got a penectomy and then got her penis removed and then got
A penoplasty.
a African rhino horn in the place. So actually, when I said it was 17 inches, it's actually closer to 4.5 feet long. And she's lancing my fans, just like lancing my fans in the crowd. Like, oh, there's like a stack of my fans.
Are you
on
sad
her
as you
horn.
see this happening?
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
I'm crying on stage. I'm like, stop the music. But they turned my mic off because she
Still goes.
So she talked to the tech people.
She talked to the
She's
tech
very
people.
powerful. She's very powerful.
That's when I realized that she talked to the tech people ahead of time. And that was like, oh my God.
And still the music.
This is bigger than I thought. And then there's a part in the music where all the percussion drops and it's just like, it's like this arpeggio of like harp. It's a beautiful part of the song. And I'm like, Ellen, get out of here. And she comes up on stage, does a flip with still about 6 of my fans stacked on her horn, does a flip. The centrifugal force of the flip flings the fans at me. Off of her, like, and she's flipping probably like 20 feet up in the air. So it's
That's insane. She can get that high?
yeah, I know. It's like a full, and it's like, it's a really fast rotation.
We don't
It's
know
like 6
how
flips.
powerful
Right.
Ellen is. Wow.
But all the fans
But the fans have come towards you.
But
in the air.
they smack into me, knock me down.
Oh my God.
My big platform shoes break.
No.
Embarrassing.
So embarrassing. What an
Yeah.
epic concert fail.
Yeah, Jennifer Bowman, who's our costumer, she's like made those shoes herself, like special.
my God.
And so
Was
it's
she okay?
like,
Did she get out of the arena?
Huh?
Did she get out of the arena?
Oh, Jennifer Bowman doesn't come to my shows because we have a bad relationship. So that's the whole thing, and then
So then by that time you're knocked out, and the fans, I guess, are long dead by now.
Yeah,
or at least several of them.
like 6, and maybe some that got injured
during the fray.
And they're all mad. They're like, "This
Yeah.
is not what we came here to see." So now
came here to see the music. We're here to see Patty, man.
But at this point, they've all turned because they're mad, and they're all saying tranny. They're all going, tranny, you tranny.
No.
And I said, stop it. And then that's when Ellen turns to me.
No.
And guess what she fucking says?
No, what?
Guess what she says?
What did she say?
She says, "You are a bitch." And my heart breaks.
Oh my
because
God.
I believe it.
And it's Ellen.
It's Ellen. She
And at
is
this point,
a hero.
She's
a
obviously
hero of mine.
In that moment, like, she's gotten everyone to turn on you. They obviously have taken sides with her, even though they've killed probably some of the people that they know.
Yeah, they start killing. I mean, the fans are so mad, screaming tranny. They start killing each other.
Killing each other.
This is so
But
serious.
just so you know, at my tours, all my fans are cis because I won't let trans people in. So I don't like trans people.
You're a TERF.
I'm a TERF.
You're a TERF.
And it's TERFs only.
Yeah, TERFs only.
Yeah, TERFs only.
Trans
and
exclusionary radical
they're all
feminists, for those of you who don't, or who aren't with it.
And they're all straight.
Beautiful too.
They're
Straight,
beautiful.
beautiful
Cis.
TERFs.
Yeah.
TERFs.
Straight, cishet, beautiful, gorgeous TERFs.
They're saying tranny, but also Ellen, I remember, originated the pronunciation Tronny.
Tronny, yes, with an H and 2 N's.
TRONNEIGH.
With the H. O and the
Tron,
H.
yeah.
Tronny.
TIGH.
But so they're screaming tranny, Tronny.
And she's like, "Hey, you know why I say it that way?" And I was like, "Oh, why, Ellen? This night couldn't get any worse." And she's like, "Because it's a play on pronunciation of the Vietnamese language, because I know you're Vietnamese too, you tranny."
Oh, just cut Steve or twist the knife.
She fucking puts that knife on a screwdriver.
Let me tell you something about
an
Ellen.
electric screwdriver.
Ellen,
yeah,
this night
it's more than just twisting the knife. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She really went there.
She
really went there.
That's a gorgeous tour.
And that is literally just Stockholm, where the tour starts. That's literally just the first leg of the tour.
And talk
Sweden.
about why Stockholm. Like, what does Sweden
Yeah,
mean
what
to
was-
you?
what was-
Why is that meaningful?
Rich culture, a lot of amazing art. Their government, the government in Sweden, is just like really progressive socially. You know, the access to healthcare, the way people like treat each other, even.
Yeah.
Predominantly white, blonde.
Yes. It's sort of easier when
That matters. It matters.
And a lot of amazing pop comes out of Scandinavia.
Of course.
Amazing pop.
But see, the thing about Sweden, and the thing that it's a great case study in homogenizing a people to more easily govern and more easily socialize and provide access. If the people look the same, it's easier. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Once you all look the same, then you all act the same.
Yes.
Then you all buy tickets to the same concert.
Oh
That's beautiful. That's a really good economy model.
I disagree.
Okay, but you're still like
Everything I said up until this point I was setting up that you would
Oh.
say that, so I would agree, and then I changed my mind in real time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, all right.
And that's what people come to expect from my shows.
Yeah, that they're going to expect to, like, for example, get through it and live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that might not be the case.
Well, that's why they turned on each other.
Yes. Well, and the tour is called Cishets Only.
It's radical
Turfs.
I think
Cishet turfs
turf,
only.
beautiful turf.
Yeah, it's called Beautiful Turfs, cis heads only, Dharma and Greg live for one night only. And they're there. The actors who play Dharma and Greg are there.
Oh my god!
And they,
What? Jenna Elfman?
Jenna
Famous
Elfman.
Scientologist?
Famous Scientologist, and I give her like a 20-minute platform in the middle of the show just to talk about Scientology, and she's like really charismatic about it because she's like, I know it's so crazy. You guys probably think I'm crazy. Yeah, it really is. A lot of it's so stupid, right? Like really luring people in with that.
Disarming.
Yeah, she's like, you know what might be fun? What if you just like took some friends and you went to like the Church of Scientology as a joke? Because the doors are always open. You should see how like crazy stupid some of the decoration is. It's so gaudy, and everyone's like, haha, that's so funny. But it's like under the guise of like, oh yeah, come see how stupid this thing is. And then,
but it's 50,000 people, and like they're gonna go,
and they all go.
And how many of them fall for it? How many of them fall for it?
Did you not hear me?
Wait, are you?
I said they all.
All of them? But I know all of them go, but how many stay? How many sign on the dotted line when push comes to shove?
Well, when push comes to shove, joke's on you, bitch. They were all already Scientologists because it's also Scientologists only.
Yeah. Only beautiful Scientologists who are also TERFs. Cishet.
It's called Beautiful TERFs,
Cishet only.
Cishet only, Dharma and Greg live one night only, Scientologists only.
Yes.
The newest addition to Forever Dog is this next podcast, the very funny Mall Talk, hosted by comedians and LA mall aficionados Emily Faye and Paige Weldon, who do not think that hanging out at the mall should stop in adulthood. Each episode, a guest joins them to discuss classic stores, mall memories, and recent mall-going adventures. In the following clip, Emily and Paige talk to comedian Solomon Giorgio about Cinnabon, JCPenney, and so much more.
So then you never went back to Macy's?
No. But I did eat at Cinnabon every day.
Okay.
I used to do the worst thing ever because Cinnabon had they had the particular ones, which was like the pecan one.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't think they have it anymore. They actually had a root beer milkshake.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh yeah, so I'd have.
We had the same exact reaction to that. Oh.
So what I would do is order both of those things at the same time.
Every day?
Oh yeah, every day. Well, within those 3 days that I was working there, and many times before and after. Until they no longer serve the root beer milkshake.
Oh, I thought you were going to say until they would no longer serve you. They were like, excuse me, sir. You are cut off.
We can see how soft your teeth are now. You have to stop.
We have a moral responsibility.
You've been vibrating for the last 30 minutes and I need you to stop.
Oh my, wait, so where else did you work?
I'm trying to remember all the places that I worked because I had a lot of jobs at the time and I would quit in dramatic ways. Because I did work at a JCPenney, but it wasn't at that mall. It was at oh my god, it was Alderwood Mall, I think it was called. Oh, I can't remember. It's in Linwood, Washington, which is in North Seattle. And I worked at the JCPenney's there. There was a JCPenney's at Northgate, which I went to many times.
Did you used to shop at JCPenney?
Oh, so many times. It's my mom's favorite place to buy her kids' presents till this very day. I'm pretty sure she's currently in that JCPenney trying to see if I want an oversized Tweety Bird shirt or...
And you do.
Just in case.
Small pair of boxers. No, she buys me briefs. That's tighty whities. She never knows my size. It's always a double XL or the smallest, and you're like, who do you know? Have you met me before?
I do feel like JCPenney is also like, in my mind, such my mom's like department store, where it's like, I feel like it's like Macy's is a little more like elevated. It's like a little fancier. JCPenney, it's like, mom's like, I'm going to Penny's, I'm getting a deal, in my mind.
Oh yeah.
Is that where all like your school clothes and stuff came from?
No. I wish. It was mostly Ross and Marshalls, also at the mall.
I mean, we love Marshalls.
Marshalls is definitely a cleaner Ross, but that's really, again, not a.
I mean, Ross, I will enter if there's an emergency of some kind where I simply can't get to a Marshalls, but it's a war zone. It's crazy
war zone,
in there.
But I'll tell you this right now: when it comes to home goods.
Oh, yeah.
Ross is crushing the game.
I recently bought a teapot there.
Yeah. Ross is where the great deals are in home goods because no one goes in that part of the Ross.
Yeah.
Totally.
So it's not decimated
I feel like
yet.
that is the one part of Ross, whereas Marshall's overall, I'm like, great. Everything's great.
Well, everything's great, but
job.
Marshalls doesn't have good deals on home goods.
I was in Marshall's recently looking for a teapot, and I was like, most of these teapots are like $25.
Disrespectful to the game.
Yeah, why am I even here?
Yeah, like
might as well go to Williams Sonoma if I'm trying to spend big bucks on a teapot.
Look, I'm just saying, if you have a store, I shouldn't be able to buy 3 shirts for the same price as a teapot.
It's weird. I don't understand why that's going on. But I did then immediately go into Ross and get one
you
for
found like $3.99 or you could. I got one. I got a beautiful red one for $4.99. So.
That's amazing. I actually also need a tea kettle.
Yeah.
We'll report back.
Check into the Ross. See what you find.
The one in Pasadena
is very good.
That's the best one.
All right.
Also the cleanest one.
I haven't been in.
Most of the clothes in that one are on the rack.
Oh, wow.
As opposed
to something to be said.
Trampled on the floor.
I mean, that's crazy.
But I've only been there when it first opened at 10 a.m. So
sure.
I can't speak for an afternoon.
For an afternoon.
Pasadena Ross.
I can't imagine.
But actually, I remember one time, because we went to Ross so many times, that I pooped my pants at a Ross.
And everyone was like, correct. It seems right.
Yeah. And my mother refused to buy me new pants.
Oh, no.
Why?
The only time that anyone's ever been like, I need to buy pants at Ross. I need to.
Was it like, I don't want to buy pants right now? Or was it like, sit in your mistake?
It was.
So it won't happen again.
I truly wish my mother had that decency in her, where she was like, I can't afford this. We can't. No. It was more like, no.
Oh, God.
You did this on purpose, which is like, who shits their pants on purpose?
No, there's no winning part of that.
No, it was.
You're not getting anything out of it, believe it or not.
Oh, and it's like, you're gonna have to be in the car with me on the ride back home.
Yeah, that's
so
not good.
Here we are.
This hurts all of us.
That's bad for everybody.
Listening to Mary Houlihan's Little Podcast is like being stuck in a blender of early 90s FM radio. That sounds like a quote, but I just came up with it. Every time you listen to Mary Houlihan's Little Podcast, it's something different. A morning talk show, an advice show, a game show, a makeover show, a call-in show, a call-out show, all from the mind of Mary Houlihan. Plus commercials like this one.
Hey, the big concert's on the beach. Let's go.
But wait, I have to eat all these tacos.
Just put them in your pants.
You ever go on a run and reach into your pocket for a taco, but it's all cold?
No way!
Taco pants are special pants with foil-insulated pockets that keep your tacos warm all day.
I'm in love with the taco pants.
Taco pants.
Now available with sour cream.
This next podcast was named 2018's Best Podcast for Aspiring Comedians by Vulture. Not because it talks about how to succeed, but about how to fail. The Need to Fail with Don Finelli features comedians and entertainers at the top of their game talking about all the roles they didn't get, all the shows they bombed, all the times they ate shit and their dreams felt more elusive than ever, and how they persevered through those times. In the following clip, Don talks with comedian, writer, and improviser Neil Casey.
So you kept your car? You have your car in New York?
Still have my car in New York, and then I had 30 days to figure out like where I'm going to live and what's going on. And the answer ended up being that I lived nowhere for 5 months.
Wow.
I threw away a ton more shit. I got a storage unit over on the West Side Highway for the stuff I kept that wasn't in my car.
Wow.
And then I was homeless from April of 2012 until September of 2012 or mid-August of 2012.
Jeez.
When I moved into Nick Kocher's room that I rented with like Grant O'Brien and Mary and Lennon and some good people there.
Right.
And part of it was like, I called it it's like a controlled homelessness, because my thinking was if I can just, there's some places I needed to be, including, the Torco trip to South Carolina, Williamstown Theater Festival, where I teach improv classes in the summertime. My family rents a beach house in June. So there was like, if I could just cover these weeks, then I basically wouldn't need to pay rent for I thought 3 months. It ended up being like a little over 4.
What did you do? How did you do this? Where did you stay?
I stayed at my brother's a little bit, a couple nights, but he just had a bedroom.
Did people know? Did you tell anybody about this?
The people I asked to stay with, I did. Yeah.
But nobody else knew.
Nobody else knew. Because Heinz and I were doing our show then too. So anytime Heinz and I would do Small Men, I would stay at his house the night before.
Right.
And I'd sleep there, and then we would.
But did you tell him? I don't have a place.
Knew.
Okay.
He knew. My closest friends knew.
Right.
I'd stay at Heinz, stay at my brother's. I stayed at Dan Black's one time. I stayed at Glove Band's one time.
Right. These are all people right in Manhattan too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kind of keeping it honest that way. I lived at the Greenpoint YMCA for a little while. With a lot of old guys.
Where are you mentally during this? How are you determined, or are you like fucking low?
Well, I was throwing. In retrospect, I believe that what I was doing was I was eliminating absolutely everything that I had going on in my life, so that I could like reboot the few things that I think would actually work.
Another very exciting addition to Forever Dog this year was the beloved cult sensation Podcast The Ride, a show about theme parks hosted by 3 childless men in their 30s, Mike Carlson, Jason Sheridan, and Scott Gardner. This year, Podcast The Ride accomplished perhaps the most impressive feat in all of comedy podcasting, releasing an 18 episodes in 18 days series about Hollywood's Universal City Walk that was rightly named Best Miniseries of 2018 by Vulture. And here is a clip from that very series, The City Walk Saga.
And let's clarify, this series is about City Walk at Universal Hollywood, not City Walk at Universal Orlando.
Right.
That is an entirely different entity.
We will not speak about that at all.
At all.
This is only for Hollywood, and yes, now...
That is also lovely. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, well, and an endeavor like this requires rules and parameters, right? And which is why, we've carefully caged ourselves in with the 19-part system. Now, where did 19 come from? I feel like it's because they aren't necessarily all even in the amounts of stores and restaurants, but I think 19 is a perfect number, and I don't want to question perfection, but if we had to analyze what is it about 19, why is that the perfect amount?
One of the impetuses for doing this is that we met a guy.
I think a guy almost undervalues what he is.
A mentor figure, maybe, or a voice of authority.
Boys.
Oh, he's here.
A sector keeper.
You could know who could have said it better themselves than the man, the being himself.
Joining us today on the podcast is we call him the sector keeper. He keeps the different sectors of City Walk.
Universal City Walk sector keeper, please.
Of course, Universal City Walk Hollywood sector keeper. Actually, if I may correct you, I'm so sorry.
Yes, my spirit can't cross the
country.
You start to dissipate when you hit the Mississippi.
I lose
correct?
strength, yes.
Yeah.
So when we talk about 19 sectors, this is sort of a number that's been around for as long as time.
Like the number 23, the significant number of the Jim Carrey film, 19 is it exists in many different codes, and it's embedded secretly all over the City Walk property. That's fair to say, correct?
Yes.
As an otherworldly meaning.
City Walk is a powerful place, a magical place. Right. And so you must divide it into sectors. To experience more than a sector provides would be dangerous.
Yes, if we have too much fun and too much discussion about maybe say 2 sectors at once, it would be too much for sort of a normal mortal man or woman to handle. So that's why we've divided it up into different sectors. Because if we were to talk about all of City Walk at once, who knows what would happen?
I don't know. We would just be exhausted, or we'd be here all day, all week.
And many people in this city or visiting Los Angeles from other cities have gone up to City Walk, and I can only imagine. I mean, there's no wrong way to do City Walk, but there's also a perfect way to do it, and it seems to me, Sector Keeper, that by laying out the divine sectors, you are providing your ideal way of experiencing this mall.
I would call it a perfect sort of roadmap.
Yes, look at it as a roadmap that will provide you many things, discoveries of popcorn.
Ooh, okay.
At Popcornopolis. Discoveries of board shorts.
Oh, okay.
At Billabong. Discoveries of watches at Fossil.
Oh, okay.
Discoveries of water massages at Zen Zone.
Ooh. Okay.
And discoveries of well-priced women's fashion at Angel.
Just like scarves and stuff?
Yes, like scarves and dresses.
But at a reasonable price.
But a reasonable price, yes.
Fashion forward, but a reasonable price.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is your first sector.
Okay, that's Sector 1.
Sector 1,
Sector 1.
Billabong, Popcornopolis, Fossil, Zen Zone, and Angel, my boys.
We're your boys
Venture into the sector. Discuss, but be careful. If you go outside of the sector, my spirit will burn in hell.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Well, spit out the drink I had in my mouth.
Really? That's what's at stake here?
Yes. Oof. Each sector will help piece together my soul.
Oh, wow.
Once you accomplish each sector, you will get a sector stone.
Okay.
19 sector stones make up my soul.
Oh my God!
Wow.
So please go forth, be careful, and I'll be here watching over you as your guardian.
Okay,
Guardian.
So we're like setting you free. Sorry to bring you back real quick.
Yes, I'm still here.
So we're setting you free. So yeah, like you can hang out, but like we're setting you free basically. Are you
Yes.
is it like Casper, where like you have unfinished business, or?
Yes, I have unfinished business in the City Walk.
Okay.
I can't get into the details. I'll tell you more as you discover more.
Okay. All right. Great.
But just know that I will go to hell if you don't do this.
Okay, well, that's a lot to put on us.
Huh.
Perhaps no podcast has followed a more bizarre and self-destructive trajectory than the podcast for laundry. Originally pitched to us as a podcast to do your laundry to, we honestly had no idea what we were getting into. Over the course of the last year, host and laundry obsessive Brett Davis has been arrested during a live recording, gotten married to a bottle of Tide detergent, and pissed off pretty much every guest that has been unfortunate enough to be booked on the show. Guests including Janine Garofalo, Wyatt Cenac, Tom Sharpling, Bridie Elliott, and Chris Gethard. Please tolerate the following clip featuring Awful Brett and the wonderful Sashir Zameda.
You know what I do? I've got, if you see my belt, I've got what looks like a little, like a 90s cell phone holder.
Yeah.
It's kind of thick, but I jam-packed Tide Pods.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's very convenient.
Like, you know how people walk around with dog treats?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of like that, but with Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you, like, hand them out to strangers or just use them for yourself?
To strangers, for myself,
Mhm.
whatever. Sometimes I check in on a laundromat and I just pop my head and say, everything okay in here?
Yeah. That's really nice of you.
And then if some... It's never happened, but if someone's like, I forgot my laundromat, my card, and now I don't have my detergent, I'd be like, hey, and I toss them a Tide Pod.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's like a commercial.
Yeah.
For Tide Pods. I'd be worried that they would melt.
Do you do commercials?
I don't any. Well, yeah, I do.
Okay.
I used to do more than I do now, but yes.
Do you know any advertising agencies?
Not like I don't have like good relationships with any, but I know of some. Are you looking for sponsorship?
Yeah. I wish tried, but I think I have a lot of great laundry detergent commercial ideas.
I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
There was one commercial I auditioned for, actually for Tide. I didn't get it, but I auditioned for it.
Oh my god!
And it was like a mom role where you had to like be with a kid who was messy.
Uh-huh.
And those auditions with other kids are always weird because you don't know the kid, but
Mhm.
their mom is there, and you're like trying to like convince them to like chill out and be okay with this new adult in this very strange situation.
Interesting.
There was one I did for Loves where I had to hold a baby, and that was very strange.
And it like a live baby?
I had to hold a live baby, and they were like, the casting people were asking me questions like, do you like kids? Do you like being with kids? And I'm like holding it as far away as possible, like, yeah,
Mhm.
this is a blast for me. And it wasn't, because it was wet. It was a very wet baby.
Mm.
Most babies
was
are
it
wet.
one baby like kind of being passed around all day?
I think they had multiple babies being passed
Okay.
around. I think that baby maybe did a couple auditions, and then they're like, okay, we get what that baby's deal is, and then they bring in another baby.
Do you still have your sides?
I don't. No.
Oh, that would have been a fun segment.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's like sort of living your dream.
Yeah. I mean, I've done other stuff since then, but
I could be the baby. You could hold me like a little baby.
no. You're a little bigger than a baby.
Oh yeah, but I could be a little baby. I need my laundry done.
The baby didn't have lines. It was just the adult that had the lines. So, baby just sat there.
Coo. I could coo.
You could.
Do you want to improv this?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Wow.
Should I get in your lap?
No, you can stay right there.
Okay.
And we'll just pretend that you are in my lap.
Okay.
All right. As a busy mom, I don't have time to just clean up all the time. When I'm on the go. When I'm on the go and my son's on the go, I use Loves. Yeah, that seems great.
Yeah.
That was really great. Good.
What do you use?
Loves.
What's Loves?
The diaper company.
Oh, I thought we were doing a laundry commercial.
Oh, let's go back and do a laundry commercial.
Please.
Sure. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm a busy mom, and I don't have time to just run around and pick up my kids' clothes all the time. As you can see, little Herbert gets very upset often. So when I need to get my kids' clothes ready to go,
there's a reason for this.
okay, when I need to get my kids' clothes ready to go, I use Tide.
So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, this May only, you can get an extra $200 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $200 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings by $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Oh, see? Look how happy he is now that I'm using Tide. Tide Pod. Those were your first words. Tide Pod. Oh, don't eat it. Don't eat it, sweetie. Wow, that was great.
Yeah.
I wish there was a casting director here because that would have been amazing.
Well, we could just send this. They do radio ads.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be on Spotify. Imagine if you don't have the Spotify Premium and you're just kind of going through your day and then you hear that in between your, workout playlist or something.
Yeah.
It'd be so exciting.
It'd be so exciting. You're like, wow, maybe I should get Tide.
Was that Sashir? Was that Brett?
Well, they're doing well.
Yeah.
One of two podcasts at Forever Dog, hosted by the prolific duo of Lindsay Katai and Kelly Nugent, Public Domain Theater started out as a bonus episode and has since grown into one of the most rewarding and bingeable back catalogs in the comedy podcast universe. Public Domain Theater is like Masterpiece Theater meets Mystery Science Theater 3000. Lindsay, Kelly, and their guests read a classic or not-so-classic work of literature from the public domain and interrupt it with hilarious commentary. If you're looking for an episode to start with, try Sherwood Anderson's The Egg with guest Rhea Butcher, Bram Stoker's The Duellists with guest Mary Holland, named one of IndieWire's best podcast episodes of 2018, or Irving E. Cox's Love Story with guest Nick Weiger, which is where this clip comes from.
True to yourself. George found a strange comfort in the words, and his fear was gone.
Oh, no.
He squared his shoulders and faced the mouth of her gun. True to yourself. That was something worth dying for. He saw a flicker of emotion in the old woman's eyes. Admiration? He couldn't be sure. For at the moment a shot rang out from the end of the corridor, and the top director fell back, nursing a hand suddenly bright with blood.
Oh,
Wait,
my
what?
fucking
Did somebody
God.
else shoot her?
A roving band
A roving band of bachelors?
broke in.
Or is it Jenny? Oh, no.
no,
it's Jenny! It's Jenny! No! No, don't do this!
Let him go.
No!
It was Jenny's voice.
No! Jenny! Jenny!
She was sheltered by a partly open door at the foot of the stairway.
No,
Don't be a fool, the old woman replied. He's seen too much. It doesn't matter. Who would believe him? You're upset. You don't realize he's mine and I want him. The directorate will give you a refund of the purchase price.
Oh my God.
You didn't understand me. I don't want one of your pretty automatons. Anybody can buy them for a few shares of stock.
Oh
I
my
want a man,
God.
a real
Oh,
man.
God.
I want to belong to him. He belongs to
Watching
you.
a horror movie.
You bought him.
No. Ay, ay, ay.
And that's what's wrong. We really belong to each other.
Oh, this is so cheesy.
An old woman glanced at George and he saw the flame flicker of feeling in her eyes.
Oh.
And tears of regret. Why? We have you outnumbered, the old woman said quietly to Jenny. I don't care. I have a gun. I'll use it as long as I'm able.
Oh my God.
The moral squad raised their weapons. The director shook her head imperiously and they snapped to attention again. If you take him from us, she called out to Jenny, you'll be outlawed. We'll hunt you down if we can. I want him, Jenny persisted. I don't care about the rest of it. The old woman nodded at George. He couldn't believe that she meant it. The director was on her home ground in her headquarters building backed by an armed squad of stone-faced Amazons. She had no reason to let him go. She walked beside him as he moved down the hall. When they were 20 feet from the guard, she closed her thin hand on his arm. Her eyes swam with tears and she whispered,
Punch me.
There truly is a love potion. Not this nonsense we bottle here, but something real and very worthwhile. You and this girl have found it. I know that from the way she talks. She doesn't say anything about ownership, and that's as it should be. As it has to be for any of us to be happy. Hold tight to that all the rest of your life. Don't ever believe in words. Don't fall for any more love stories. Believe what you feel deep inside, what you know yourself to be true. You men who learn to break away are our only hope, too.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's talking right now?
This is the old woman who's been shot.
Why did she all of a sudden change her mind?
I don't know. She's flipped 180.
I hate this so
Yeah.
much.
Most of us don't see that yet. I do. I know what it used to be like. Someday there may, so she's like over 90 years old.
Yeah.
Someday there may be enough men with the stamina to take back the place of dominance that we stole from them.
God!
We thought we wanted it. For decades before, we had been screaming about women's rights. Oh my God.
This is horrible. This is the scariest story. This is a nightmare. This is horrible. This is horrible. This book, this story.
Her thin lips twisted in a sneer and she spat her disgust.
Ugh.
Finally, we took what we wanted and it turned to ashes in our hands. We made our men playthings. We made them slaves. And after that, they weren't men anymore. But what we stole isn't the sort of thing you can hand back on a silver platter.
I thought she was shot. Why is she talking so long? I'm
going to throw
I don't know.
I'm going to throw up too. I hate this.
But
Seriously feel nauseous.
But what we stole isn't the sort of thing you can hand back on a silver platter. You men have to get enough courage to take it away from us.
Oh my God!
Her grip tightened on his arm.
No.
There's a fire door at the end of the hall. If you push the emergency button, you'll close it. That will give you a 5 or 10 minute start. I can't help you anymore. They were abreast of Jenny. She seized Jenny's hand and thrust it into his. Beat it, kids. There's
what?
There's a bachelor camp on the North Ridge. You can make it.
Bachelor camp.
And from here on in, what he says goes, the old woman added.
Are you kidding me?
Don't forget it.
One of 2018's fastest growing podcasts, an absolute phenomenon that's just getting started, please enjoy the following clip from Race Chaser, an episode-by-episode discussion, dissection, and dissemination of RuPaul's Drag Race hosted by the franchise's very own golden child and prodigal son, Alaska Thunderfuck and Willem. And if you live in the Los Angeles area, do not miss Race Chaser's very first live show taking place Friday, January 11th at the theater at the Ace Hotel. Tickets on sale now at racechasertickets.com.
Now, for this challenge, for the first time, there's a live studio audience and a fake band. The band is
Love
definitely
a fake
fake because you
band.
could tell it's the track, and then you're like,
I
okay.
love a fake band.
Like
nowadays, they would have the pit crew doing it in their underwear.
Oh, for sure.
That's
With
very,
no shoes.
Like, yeah, that's
It's very rocker, no shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to see a sock on the go-go boys. Go-go boys, please keep your socks on. The health department's coming by tonight.
Matching socks, please, tonight.
No holes.
What'd you say? So the basic rundown is, I think, from kind of like top to bottom, Jessica surprises and really delivers and is confident. Pandora's voice is kind of but like she's, doing her like rock moves.
Yeah.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go
I
play.
think she looked cute.
Yeah, she's kind of Smash Mouth. Like
she
if
has
Smash
the
Mouth was
crimpy hair, and like she's giving rocker, and she characterizes.
She's giving me Lindsay Lohan mall rocker from Freaky Friday.
Exactly.
That hair could have been teased out. She could have had like a couple scabs, but she's clean, concise package.
Yes.
She demands an ovation as she walks out and peels off one piece of sequin dot fabric.
Honey, we've all done it.
I've never demanded applause.
I've never demanded applause,
stupid.
but I've done the sequin dot reveal.
I know. I've done shows with you. Ding, ding. Anyway, I'm not dissing it.
No one sees this reveal coming. I'm wearing just a sheet of fabric. No one knows that I'm going to take this off.
I know,
I'm
right?
keeping this on for the whole show.
I think anytime that you have to go out for a challenge and you have to get an audience ready that like has been sitting, come on, clap your hands. It's always like a risk because they could always just cut to the audience giving nooch.
Yeah.
And
Also, keep in mind, this audience has to watch how many queens sing the same exact song? 6?
Wow.
7 times in a row. Which, okay, it's going to be hard to get that audience going.
For sure. Sahara actually forgets some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
But Tati adds her own. She gets them chanting T-A-T-I, bitch. Tati turns the party every time.
She's a great performer.
Raven, too. Raven does really well, not surprisingly. And she's got a little... Something that, for me, is like a wet cotton ball pulling apart. There's just a thin strip of panty over a padded ass. And to me, that's just like... I don't know. It just...
The padded pantyhose ass with a thong over it is a rare, thrilling moment.
It's a very Inland Empire moment.
Because the
Morgan
girls
does it too.
do it. The girls do it. Morgan does it.
Yes.
Raven does it. It doesn't, to me, resemble a real ass enough for it to be like... For it to have the impact that a thong is supposed to have.
Yeah, I'm not saying put on depends, but put on a light panty, a French cut, a brief.
Yes.
It draws attention to the wrong area. It's like, oh, okay, that's,
It's more for drag queens than it is for, like, the audience.
Sure,
Because
100%.
it doesn't, I mean, and Raven, like, keeps turning around and, like, showing her ass off, and it's like a loaf of bread with, like, a piece of tape over the middle.
100.
It doesn't resemble an ass.
And the seam from the pantyhose is off center
That happens, okay? I'm not going to knock off points for that.
A girl presentation.
I'm not going to knock off points
for the presentation. Anyway, but she fares well. Rue's living because she looks like Rue's baby stepdaughter.
She has a tattoo of Jinx Monsoon on her forearm
She looks like Terry Nunn. She's selling it. They love it. She has Terry Nunn's hair on, basically.
And I believe that's an exposed corset.
Ding! 100%. Tyra is
exposed corset.
Now
we do
available.
it every episode in season 2.
Tyra is dressed like Beyonce does rock, basically.
That wig has been around the world at this point.
It has
that
multiple
Morgan McMichael's
stamps.
All Stars promo wig has been around the world.
For sure. And she's giving Beyonce choreography, codography. She walks backwards like Beetlejuice at one point and says, I'm going to do this.
If you are... This is the case of the clothes are taking over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's... Especially for rock and roll, it's supposed to be about connection with the
Visceral.
audience. Visceral, in the moment, free. But she's like, I'm doing this thing with the co,
Produced.
and I'm not singing the words where they go at all.
Yeah. She was in her own. She marched into her own band. And that was
Yeah.
on a one-person loop in her head.
Yeah. But she had immunity, so she was vulnerable. She made mistakes, and
she learned from it probably. And she thanks.
Probably.
Yeah, and she's very thankful for it, I bet.
Thank you for your critique.
Sketch comedy and podcasting are an absolute match made in heaven, and that's why we were very excited this year to produce John Milheiser and Zed Kutzinger's 10-part series, Radio Shorts, a collection of comedy sketches for your ears written and performed by over 30 of New York and LA's premier sketch comedians. One of our favorites was Starla Summers, a sketch about an unfortunate cruise ship entertainer written by Jesse Esparza and Kat Pilardi, performed by Kat Pilardi, and presented here in its entirety.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having fun on the SS Infinity cruise ship to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm your cruise ship singer, Starla Summers, and I've been singing on this deck for 9 hours straight, no breaks. And my skin is literally burning off my body. This girl is on fire. Yeah. Now, Gloria Glamour, if you're out there, please come and relieve me. Oh, she's got her head in the clouds. She's burning it down. This girl is on fire. I'm talking about me. I am on fire. This is a cry for help. But enough about me. Does anyone in the audience have any sunscreen? Blankets? Hats? One hat. Anybody with a hat? Oh, I'll come to you. Yeah! Oh, Mama's got a brand new hat. Ow! 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 Oh, everything hurts to the touch. Jesus. Can't wear a hat. All right, never mind. That is the most pain. This scalp is on fire. You get what I'm doing. How are you guys enjoying the cruise? Huh? Now, let's not forget the SS Infinity is your destination cruise ship and ranked in the top 5 shrimp buffets in the Western Hemisphere for a cruise ship. Thank you, Time Magazine! Yay! Oh, I'm going to sit down because, baby, I'm feeling dizzy. Ah! How did my asshole get burned? Oh, no. Oh, how about a joke? Here we go. If I don't die of an intense sunburn today, I will definitely develop a melanoma. Or at the very least, basal cell carcinoma, because skin cancer runs in my family. Who wants a conga line? You, sir, come on up. Yeah, let's start a conga line. Hands right on the shoulders there. Ah! Oh, my shoulders, my arms, oh, my ass. Oh, no. Get the fuck off my stage. Get the fuck, who the fuck? Yeah, and we're back. You know what it is? It's like I woke up in the middle of surgery, and I can feel all the pain, yeah. Okay, enough about me. I hear we have a corporate team from you on board today. Can you give me a hey, Starla?
Hey, Starla.
Yeah, and we got the Bumpkin family from the back hills of Georgia on deck. Can I get a hey, Starla?
Hey, Starla.
Yeah. Now, are there any doctors or nurses on board? Because I'm pretty deep in heat stroke here. I'm smelling burnt toast. Come on, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Come on, a bad case of skin peeling right off my body here. Woo!
Ew.
I'm feeling kind of shaky here. I don't know how much time I have here. But more importantly, we have some newlyweds on board today. Yes, we do. We got some newlyweds. No, I'll come to you. Diane, this This goes out to you from Richard. Just gonna walk right off the stage here. Oh, that is a drop! A 3-foot drop! Down off the lip of the stage! Okay. It's for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one. I'm so sad. I thought I would be with my family when I died. Happy marriage. Good night forever. Oh!
This is dead.
Next up is Relatively Healthy, Jenny Stoller's podcast about health, sex, wellness, dating, and self-care. This year, Janie has conducted some of the most honest and revealing interviews that you will ever hear on a comedy podcast, covering topics such as breast cancer, body acceptance, grief, plastic surgery, polyamory, addiction, heart transplants, mental illness, and menstrual products. Definitely one of the highlights of Relatively Healthy this year was Janie's 2-part series on abortion, which included this clip with guest Kim Kalish.
When you're trying to defend abortion, you try to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal, so it doesn't feel scary.
Yes.
And that's fair and that's fine. But for me, I got lost in it because all I was hearing from people who are pro-choice is like, it's fine, it doesn't matter, is fine, I don't regret it. And, you know, I'm 2 years out, and that first due date that came through, I was a mess over. I had to go take a hike up a mountain with my dog, and I just left for the day. And I was like, peace out. I need to go do this. And sometimes I still do the math of how old that kid would be if I had kept it. And I go through it, and I still think about it. And I never question my decision, but I always think, what if I had made a different decision? So in the battle of abortion, that seems to get really lost. And I just wish, I know there's got to be more women than just me thinking about it. So, and I would think that I'm probably in the majority. It's just that there's such a shame because we all live in the shadows that we don't know how to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're scared of pissing people off too, I think, a lot of the
Totally.
time. I mean, there's also, what you're saying is interesting because if there's a pressure to scream, you know, and some people, they're just naturally wired like this, or they feel this way. They want to scream about it. They love it. It's the best thing that they ever did. No complicated feelings. But if we also want to talk to people who don't necessarily understand it, I sometimes feel like we're all having different conversations. Like, there's just not, people who are pro-choice and anti-choice sometimes are just not talking about the same thing. Like, they're not talking about the same experience, the same type of story. So by being able to fill in those blanks with all the stories, as many as possible, actual experiences, I feel like that does a lot of service to, you know, just like undo some of those huge divides.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I also think that society as whole, but also women, we hold women up to such a high moral standard that's much higher than men. We can't mess up. And so...
And we represent all women.
Right.
One thing you do means everything for everybody.
Right. So you tend to get the extremes on both sides, and you just lose nuance. And I don't know one topic or conversation in this world that doesn't have nuance, you know? And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be the person that's screaming at the top of my lungs that I've had an abortion, but like I'll sit down and talk to anybody who will have it, you know? And I just feel like there's a huge majority in there that we just don't get talked about all that much.
Yeah, and then that just keeps propelling the stigma forward because then it's shut out, and then if the 1 in 3, where are their voices? So I'm not going to add mine either.
Right. Well, also if you take it from a pro-life stance, if all you see are women screaming about how they don't care, but you believe that life begins at conception, I totally understand why you would think they were crazy.
You think they're screaming how proud they are to kill a baby.
Right.
Totally.
Right. And so you lack the ability to ever have a conversation with them if there isn't a group of people saying, no, hang on. I do believe I had a baby and I had to make this horrific choice and it was rough, but I had to make this choice.
Right.
And I can't make that choice for you and you can't make that choice for me.
There are few podcasts that make better use of sound and atmosphere than the very cool, very trippy Sassy Tarot, hosted by Veronica Osorio. Described as an audio journey through the world of the tarot, Veronica provides interactive readings, explains the meaning of the cards and how to interpret them, shares unforgettable stories from her life, and brings on guests for live readings. And all the while, she's accompanied by a live improvised soundtrack courtesy of musician Peter Mark Kendall. Sassy Tarot is a truly unique listening experience. Just listen to this clip featuring Beyond's very own Mike Kelton.
My angel experiences have been, I don't know, a lot. I had a terrible, I was going to do this work. I was hired as an actress for this high level thing. Mm-hmm. And I had a terrible, random, like out of nowhere fight with the producer.
Mm-hmm.
I have never fought in my life. I'm so against conflict.
I don't know you as a contentious person.
I don't know myself either. I know that I get upset about it. Conflict makes me very stressed. I will say things frontally, but I don't know how that escalated. So, and it turned into some. Mostly, it was me in a corner, being like defending myself, and so I felt like a caged animal, and that has never happened in my life.
Oh,
and I
I'm
left
so sorry.
very thank you. I left very like shaky, and was like, "Fuck, that has never happened." I try to like look back and regret having reacted or said, and I couldn't regret really anything. So I was kind of calm that way. Like, I don't think there's one thing that I could have done differently, frankly.
Yeah.
Honestly, that I don't even regret it.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. Like, I wish maybe it wouldn't have gone that way, but I don't regret it. But I couldn't get this like terrible, yucky post-fight like doom, like this like darkness
aura.
in your in your heart. So I went 2 days later to get a Reiki session because I wanted to clear that energy. And also I was frankly losing my mind. I felt like they put like energetic like grips on me or something.
Yeah, that can happen. It can stick to you for sure.
If someone gets to you, if they manage to lower your vibration, they get you in a bad place emotionally. I've heard it's easier to get it to attack you. And I have a little story about that.
I love
2 petty stories.
Oh, I love petty stories.
I love it too. Terrible. So I went to get the Reiki session, and I'm just like laying there, and she's doing her thing. But one of the images that I had that was so heavy, so strong. Before my accident, I prayed to Michael. I was like, please, Michael, because that's my Italian grandpa. That's his angel, and like we all pray to Michael. Not pray to, but ask. So Doreen Virtue is the one who taught me like when you want help, outside help, you need to ask.
Yeah, you have to communicate with your masters or whatever.
Because free will is true. So free will, you're going about your life, and then you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Instead of using your brain like that, you can just go. Anyone who's qualified to help me with this, any idea, any thought, any person, please send it my way because I need this help. And then you at least are opening your brain to receive this solution versus just like staying in the asking place.
If you stay in the negativity of it,
yes,
you kind of like tear yourself apart.
Yeah, because you're not even actively looking for a solution. While when you ask, even if you don't believe in angels, you're asking, so you're putting your mind already in that position.
It's literally the idea of like asking for help when you need it.
Yeah,
and people will help you if you ask.
Yes. So this is like a mental exercise to be like, ask the energies available to please come to you and help you. So I do that. With the accident, I barely I scratched myself basically, even though it was hard. When the Reiki session was happening, I closed my eyes, blah, 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 and then 2 huge muscular legs came out from inside of mine, and then they were so long that I got lifted from Earth. Like literally saw the Earth like becoming smaller.
I'm obsessed with this. So you visualized 2 like big muscular.
I did it. This image, it's like when you're between asleep and awake, that a bunch of images just come and they're not yours, but they're not a dream. That stage.
I'm obsessed.
She was doing Reiki, and I was like having random images and kind of thoughts because I'm still kind of conscious. And then 2 huge, muscular, super great, big legs grow from inside of mine, but they were like energetic legs. They lift me from the earth, and then I look back, and there's 6 feet long wings, gigantic. Just I knew it was Michael, and I knew he grew from inside of me. So as to say, like, you're protected from inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Lifted me from the earth, and then walked with his 2. It was like milky white with like a blue energy lining or something. Walked me from where I was on earth to a few steps, and then he slowly put me down. And then I landed in a different place. And then more images came. Like, that image went. And then I realized, I was like, oh, I woke up, and then I told this girl who was doing Reiki to me, and she was like, oh, that was Michael. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
She knew it was Michael?
Yeah. She was like, this is Michael. And I was
Holy
like, okay,
shit.
yeah, it was Michael.
Oh my God, this story.
I know, it's crazy. I mean...
It is a bold move to introduce yourself to the world as the sister podcast of Las Culturistas, but that is exactly what Catherine Cohen and Pat Regan did this year with their podcast, Seek Treatment. And over the course of 20-plus episodes, they have proven themselves more than worthy of that title. In fact, Seek Treatment and Las Culturistas were just named Best Extended Podcast Universe of 2018 by Vulture. Wow, I didn't know that was an award. Each week, Kat and Pat invite on a guest to have a fun, flirty conversation about boys, sex, fucking, dating, and love. And the proof is in the goddamn pudding, people. Please enjoy this clip from the episode Sucking a Dick is My Wedding with guest Amy Solomon.
I'm going through a lot of changes right now. I really feel like I'm growing right now.
I think I'm growing right now.
Oh, good.
I think I'm in this place where I'm getting things that I want. And I think in like 3 years, I'll have everything I ever wanted.
Mhm.
What I'm scared of is as I'm
I
like
know.
getting closer to the things I want, I'm realizing it not, I'm seeing it not make me happy. And I'm like, oh my God, this dragon I've been chasing for a decade is going to be a golden calf, and I will never be happy.
I feel like my life is so perfect right now and everything good is happening. I need to just enjoy it instead of being anxious all the time.
I do feel like you have to, I don't know, I don't quite know how to do it, but like you performing, I was thinking about it last night with you performing at Joe's Pub, like a literal thing you dreamed of in high school.
I know.
Like, how do we stop and be like, holy shit?
Even for me, something as simple as like when I suck a dick, I'm like, I used to always want to suck a dick.
Absolutely. Destroy the moment.
I was like 23. I remember being 23 and like having a dream that I sucked a dick, and I was still closeted, and I was like, I wonder if I'll ever in my whole life suck a dick. So just even in something as simple as sucking a dick.
Yeah, you should be celebrating the dick
sucking a dick is my Joe's Pub show.
Your Joe's Pub show at the Duplex.
my Joe's Pub show at the Duplex, where ticket link is now available. This podcast will come out the day of
sucking a dick is
and Joe's Pub show is Catherine's wedding. So by transfer of property, sucking a dick is my wedding. Me sucking a dick is Catherine's wedding.
Wait, I'm obsessed with the transitive property, and Joe's Pub is my wedding.
Now listen.
The second podcast in this episode, hosted by Lindsay Katai and Kelly Nugent, is the absolutely beloved Teen Creeps, a weekly book club of YA pulp fiction from the 80s and 90s, which joined Forever Dog at the beginning of 2018 and proceeded to rip through an incredible run of episodes, tackling titles such as R.L. Stine's The Prom Queen, Christopher Pike's Starlight Crystal, and L.J. Smith's Daughters of Darkness. Named one of the 25 best podcasts of 2018 by Cosmopolitan, Teen Creeps is, quote, the book club you wish you had when you were young. Except it's even better that you're discovering it now because you'll get more of the jokes. And beyond the books, one of the most compelling parts of Teen Creeps is the seemingly endless amount of awkward, hilarious, and exquisitely relatable coming-of-age stories that Lindsay and Kelly share, including the following clip from the episode on R.L. Stine's Cheerleaders, the Third Evil, in which Kelly introduces us, for the first but not the last time, to her very, very unforgettable aunt.
So I have an aunt. Who
nervous about where this is going.
Makes everybody do things for her, and like she's very strange. Like when she's talking to you, she'll get out this little notebook and like take notes on what you're saying.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's intense. And she's also a person that will like she just like likes being pampered and like massaged and like that kind of thing, but like by people she knows.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like, and she'll always like like she said to my mom, they're the same age. She goes, Twee, do you want, and this is how she talks too.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to braid your hair? And my mom was like, what? And she's like, I just love the feeling of when people play with my hair. And you have such beautiful hair. Do you mind if I play with it?
Oh my God.
But she will do things like that. Like she
watch an ASMR video, lady, and get the fuck out of my face.
She will like, I remember when she used to stay at my grandparents' house, there's like a guest bedroom and a guest bathroom. She would go into my grandparents, and both had bathtubs, go into my grandparents' master bathroom, take bubble baths, leave the tub completely full with bubbles, bubbles all over the floor, and then just take all of their towels, use every single one of their towels, and then put them wherever she would like end up going. Then when she put all the towels like on the kitchen table or whatever, wherever she was like done with her towels. And my grandma was like, oh, when you're going upstairs, could you bring the towels up and put them in the hamper? And she was like, oh, a wet towel is too heavy for me to hold.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But you were holding the towel. I know.
That's how it got wet.
No, it's so...
Are you insane?
There was so much.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I love this woman.
Yeah. She was like, I remember...
What is her name?
Oh, I don't know if I want to say it.
It's not as good as I was hoping.
No.
Let's call her Annabella.
Annabella. She also, I remember...
new name. Sorry.
No.
Souffle.
Souffle. Very good. Souffle entree.
Souffle entree. Can you just go, hello, I'm souffle entree, and then say the thing about braiding hair again?
Okay. Oh, no, I'll do an actual line that she has said at the beach.
Good.
Hello, I'm souffle entree. Can you put suntan lotion in between my toes?
Oh my
for me?
God, shut the fuck up. No!
And then her husband did it.
No!
And we were all like, ugh!
Souffle entree, you are too much.
So this is when my dad's driving. Oh, Mark, can you please slow down when you go over the speed bumps? Don't leave before I place my seatbelt on. This woman has also gone whitewater rafting. So it's like, she also has like 1,000 ailments.
Everything about
She's
these stories.
1,000 ailments. She like,
it's like, I need my tinctures.
Okay, here's an example of something that happened. Okay, my grandma's like on her deathbed. She's dying. Everybody's in town. We're all waiting.
What a way to intro.
Yeah, we're all waiting in the waiting room. Me and my cousins, who are all fairly normal, are all sitting here just feeling, a little bit sad, but also kind of punchy and weird. My aunt, first of all, she was like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I had to go also. So like I went to the bathroom, and then she was like, oh, it is so nice of you to come with me into the bathroom. And I was like, I'm just going to the bathroom. Then, so she comes back. We're all sitting. She opens up she brought a cooler to the hospital, gets out a Costco-sized thing of applesauce.
Oh my God.
Like slowly and daintily like unscrews the top, gets out her spoon.
No.
Eats one spoon.
No.
Closes the top.
Was it like one of those tiny spoons that you used to feed a baby that has like the rubber end on it?
No, but it was a to-go plastic smallish spoon that's like you would throw away, but she had it. She used that. And me and my cousins were like, oh, God,
it's such a weird fucking detail.
And then she like put it away, and then she got out her zippy bag of apple slices, ate one apple slice, closed it, and then put it away.
She took a single bite of applesauce and then ate a single slice of apple.
Or she'll also bring
her full name is Souffle Apple Entree.
Souffle Apple Entree. play on Trey.
One thing that we here at Forever Dog will always remember about 2018 was getting the privilege to reboot Ben Acker and Ben Blacker's legendary podcast, The Thrilling Adventure Hour. Renamed The Thrilling Adventure Hour Treasury, we've released 3 episodes so far, with many more on the way, featuring the triumphant return of classic segments such as Sparks Nevada, Marshall on Mars, Beyond Belief, and the cross-time adventures of Colonel TikTok, as well as new tales, new writers, new guest stars, and a bold new sound. All Treasury episodes are recorded in studio with expansive sound design and new musical themes and arrangements. You can expect one new episode from the Treasury every month in 2019, as well as a previously unreleased live recording from the Thrilling Adventure Hour Vault. And if you want more of the Thrilling Adventure Hour, you can access the entire back catalog, complete libraries of classic segments, and bonus content on Patreon at patreon.com/thrillingadventurehour. But in the meantime, please enjoy this holiday-themed rendition of Beyond Belief, featuring Paul F. Tompkins, Paget Brewster, Rob Benedict, and Hal Lublin.
It's time to send the little ones to dreamland and set your radio's dial to spooky. Bolt the doors, lock your windows, and steel yourself a mysterious suspense in this evening's final feature, Beyond Belief. Meet Frank and Sadie Doyle, the toast of the upper crust, headliners on the society pages. And oh yes, they see ghosts.
Who cares what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Unless evil's carrying the martini tray, darling.
Join the Doyles in tonight's dark episode, If These Walls Could Talk. Our story begins in a penthouse apartment of the famed Plaza Hotel, where Frank and Sadie Doyle are about to taste the unknown.
Eggnog!
Eggnog. Here goes.
Oh my! This tastes like the punchline of a joke in which a cow has walked into a bar. I care for neither the joke nor the drink.
As you suspected, the recipe was clearly incorrect. How much bourbon do you think would be sufficient to nog an egg?
All of it, I imagine. If not more, I can still taste it.
Take this, darling. The most astringent martini I know how to make. For emergencies only.
You had it ready, didn't you?
Anytime an uncertain mixer is involved, my Boy Scout training kicks in.
I do so love a man in uniform.
That did the trick. Shall we investigate the rest of this gift basket from the Vickers?
No reason to punish the other gifts.
What else have we got in here? Those small brown man cookies, their red and white walking sticks, chestnuts, which are basically poison. Speaking of which, freshen your drink?
Look, Frank, a present. Shall I undress it?
Only if you wish for me to be jealous of it.
I do. Oh, this is truly quite something, Frank. Exquisite. Priceless.
Well, it's us.
This photo of us from the Vickers Gala, the night I drank Mr. Vickers under the table.
I remember that table.
It held its liquor far better than the host.
That must be why I remember it so fondly.
And look at this picture's handsome frame. On the back he's written, "To the most winsome couple in Manhattan, Merry Christmas."
Christmas! Is that still happening?
Oh, Frank, we didn't get Mr. Vickers anything, and he got us.
Well, let us think of something to get him. He's got everything he could ever want, save a stronger tolerance. How about you fix us another couple of rounds to think by, and I'll hang this picture on that wall.
So rugged.
Aren't I? Now, where is that instrument used to hang things?
A hammer?
Yes, and that which is hammed?
A nail? Here you are, my rugged darling.
All right. It's just like dispatching a small vampire. You line up the stake, in this case a nail, and... Ow! Ah! Who just screamed?
You did.
And who before that?
I did. It was me. Your wall.
These walls can talk?
Just this one. Just me. The west wall.
You're my favorite wall. Papered as you are, with a tanned, prickled texture.
Thank you. That's my skin. Or was. It is. The skin still is. It's just I that was. I suppose I kind of am.
So what precisely are you? And what exactly were you?
I'm this, now. But I was a man. 100% human.
A human man? The Plaza man said it was ostrich.
Nope. All me. Definitely me. I remember because it really hurt to get flayed alive.
Never get flayed alive, I always say. Not if you can avoid it.
Oh, please. Mr. Doyle, you could handle getting flayed any day of the week. You've been through so much. Ghosts, vampires. Hey, remember when all those genies came over?
Vaguely.
Oh, you must remember. You were right over there, and you were all out of drinks.
That seems both likely and unlikely.
You found a bottle, but instead of booze...
Hold it right there. I will not tolerate a flashback episode. I forbid it.
Oh, we came right up to it, didn't we?
Sorry. I know I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. But in my defense, I was hammered.
Our most frequently used defense.
And I suppose I must apologize for taking a tool to you. Sorry, old chap.
My name is Walton. Which is a coincidence, I admit. Wally the Wall. Like when guys named Taylor can really thread a needle, know what I'm saying?
Not really. You mean to tell me you've been watching, listening, spying this whole time?
Would you prefer I made my presence known?
I think I might have.
I know I would have. Voyeurs by invitation only.
Yeah, I meant to, but I guess I never found my moment. But now's as good a time as any, right? Not like you've got another oddity knocking on that door today.
Right. Well, I require more drink. Frank, will you help me mix a martini by the east wall?
Certainly done.
Frank, I'm not sure I like the non-consensual presence of this sentient surface.
I couldn't agree more, love. What's next, a garrulous floor? No, thank you.
We must find a way to move him out.
Are you guys talking about me?
No.
Yeah, you are. Are you talking about exorcising me from this wall?
Why would you ever think that?
I know you. That's what you do.
As it turns out, we've decided to exorcise you from our wall.
But where will I go?
Come again?
The spirits you exorcise, do you know what happens to them?
It depends on them.
Walton, unless we're upset, we tend to send them where they think they should go based on their circumstances and perspective.
So they could end up someplace terrible, like a swimming pool filled with wigs and mustard.
Only if that is their rather specific fear.
It is.
And they believe that's what they deserve.
I do.
Then, yes.
Do you drink? You sound like you could use a drink.
Back when I was a guy with hands, I never had friends like you. Now the Frank Doyle is asking me to dance.
Drink to drink.
And all I can do is stand here like some kind of, I'm sure there's a word for it.
Now, don't get too down. It was a good run. You've been part of our adventures all along, Walton. We just didn't know it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Are you?
It's been real fun. God, it's been so much fun.
Please don't cry.
I'm sorry. I've made it awkward now.
Only now? Just now you've made it awkward?
To be awkward is to be aware.
Descartes.
You're sure you don't want a drink?
I don't have any kind of digestive tract, but if you wouldn't mind not exercising me, I won't make a peep again. It'd be like I'm not even here.
As if I could forget.
Perhaps Sadie has the solution. You are the wallpaper, not the wall itself.
Yes, I'm more of a skin condition than anything else, really.
Shall we peel you off the wall, then?
And do what with me?
Deliver you somewhere nice.
Do you fancy Bermuda this time of year? They've got plenty of walls there on which to live out the rest of your bizarre consciousness.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I want to be a wall anymore.
Well, then what would you care to be?
I'm basically leather. Instead of watching you, always watching you, I could be wrapped around you, Mrs. Doyle, holding you.
No.
I do not like the sound of any of that.
Nor do I.
Me neither.
Neither what you said nor how you said it.
No. But you know who would love a one-of-a-kind coat for Christmas? Mr. Vickers, to whom we owe a gift.
Wonderful. May we dispatch 2 birds with you, Walter?
Frankly, I don't know if I want some strange man to wear me.
Well, Vickers isn't strange. He merely traverses the globe in a boring old copper zeppelin filled with trunks and trunks of dull old money and everyday flammable gas. What's strange about that?
Luxuriously on the edge.
He calls himself the Thrillionaire, which is either ridiculous or admirable. Honestly, I go back and forth.
I don't know.
Listen, you can be a coat or remain a wall, but you can't stay here.
Fine. Mr. Vickers' coat it is.
Here we go. I'll just reach up and peel you at this corner, Walton.
Oh, my God, that is painful!
Oh, dear. Maybe all in one go, like pulling off a Band-Aid, but in a scenario in which it hurts only the Band-Aid.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, geez, very Joseph Goldbutt!
Well, what we need is a little lubrication.
What is that?
A gimlet for your glue.
Whoa. Who said I couldn't drink? Me? Wrong. I was wrong. I apologize.
Walton's feeling quite nicely now, wouldn't you say, Frank?
I would describe Walton as supple.
This is honestly a dream come true.
What is this on your skin, Walton? Some kind of marking?
He found my tattoo.
A tattoo? Were you a sailor?
No, I was a member of a secret society. I should never have joined a secret society. I just knew I'd end up a wall. I always do. You know.
Frank, we've seen that tattoo before.
I think I'd remember.
Turn it upside down.
Ooh.
Oh, this is from the Triangle Club. They tried to recruit me about 10 years back.
Frank, isn't that when the Plaza said an outside contractor had gifted us the ostrich wallpaper?
And the wallpaper arrived after we concluded that the Triangle Club was nothing but a men's group for warlocks.
Indeed. Didn't we put a stop to their entire chapter?
You eradicated the Isosceles Cauldron?
No. We helped them eradicate themselves.
Oh, you did. The club felt like a very wronged triangle, Mr. Doyle, determined to make it a right.
Are you saying they flayed you because of our actions, Walton?
Oh, no, I got flayed way before that. For infidelity. And not even mine. You know Pythagorean? Warlock? Yeah, his wife is whose infidelity it was.
Well, why would they ever save you for us?
Oh, well, my punishment was to be a punishment. Honestly, I'm supposed to drain your souls. I'm what's called a, oh man, I can never remember. But it's bad. It's a word that means a patch of cursed skin that drains out souls. God, yeah, I don't remember. You guys know?
No. Wally, have you been draining our souls?
Please be honest.
I would never. No, I mean, I was supposed to. I was gonna. But then I couldn't do it because I loved you guys right away.
We are touched, Walton. But if we send you as a coat to Mr. Vickers, are you going to drain his soul?
If he's not as charming as you, maybe.
I suppose we can't send him to Mr. Vickers then, can we, Frank?
No, Vickers is more eccentric than charming. That wouldn't do. Shall we send you to that warlock who flayed you and then tried to destroy us? Is he still kicking?
Oh, Pythagorean? Yeah, let me see.
What are you seeing exactly?
I'm expanding my consciousness outward. All, whatever I'm called can do this. Yep. Got him. He's alive. Barely. He and his wife are in a nursing home in Queens.
Would you enjoy to take his soul before it slips out of him?
Oh, boy, would I. And it would be nice to see Angela again.
Then we shall visit a nursing home. A nursing home in Queens.
You do that for me?
It's Christmas, apparently.
And you're like family. Family we do not want to stay with us, which is just exactly who you deliver to a nursing home.
In Queens.
Then it seems like we've got this Triangle Club situation squared away.
I'll roll you right up now, Walton.
Oh, Frank, with Walton off to Queens, we're without a gift for the thrillionaire.
What do you get for the man who has everything?
Oh!
You have it?
I believe I have. For the man who has everything, you get him the one thing he doesn't have.
Nothing?
Nothing.
It's perfect.
Just like your eyes, my love.
My eyes? Have you seen your nose? You want to talk about perfection? Look in a mirror. Your nose, your ears, your lips.
Your lips.
What about them?
Put them right here.
But, darling, I'd get them all over your lips.
Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
Guys.
But they're perfect.
Hey, guys.
They can take it.
Guys, you're on me. Guy. Hey, guys, could you move me to the east side of the room? I always kind of want to see what it's like over there. Oh, God. If I could... Don't want to interrupt, but guys...
And so, Frank and Sadie find themselves walking tall in the face of a talking wall. Revenge is a dish best left unserved to those married mediums, lest they find out about it, get it drunk, and send it back onefold. Join the Doyles next time when they once again walk beyond belief in a horrifying Hanukkah episode titled The Lady of the Latkas, Deedle-Diddle, Doom.
This next clip comes from a new podcast that premiered appropriately the day after the midterm elections this year. It's called This Is What Democracy Pod's Like, and it's hosted by comedians and progressive firebrands Billy Domino, Oscar Montoya, and Kate Friedman. Each week, Billy, Oscar, and Kate trade hot takes on the week in politics, take the temperature of the resistance, and interview unforgettable guests like young Al Gore, death-obsessed Dan Rather, sexy Wyoming politician Ross Dennison, and the head of non-practicing lesbians for Ted Cruz, Cheyenne Dykes. In the following clip, Billy and Kate read selections from their post-midterms congressional erotic fan fiction. Enjoy.
We've got that Democratic House coming up in January that'll be sworn in, and Pelosi's likely going to take back that gavel. We'll see Marcia Fudge coming forward. Who knows? But we've been waiting for this for not even just 2 years since Trump was elected. We've been waiting for this for 8 years now, since 2010.
That's right.
And we've had some ideas in mind of what might happen when that house is taken back.
Absolutely.
Ideas that excite us.
Yeah.
Ideas that make us whisper.
Mm.
Ideas that make us scream. But Kate and I have written up some stuff. Oscar didn't, because Oscar was busy last night. What? What were you busy with, Oscar? He has no answer for that. He's just touching his coffee as if it's going to save him somehow. It's not. Kate, do you want to read your little story? Show us what's in your brain, what you're hoping for we get politically out of this house.
Thank you for the invitation, Billy. I'm really excited to have an outlet for my excitement about the house and my own sexual energy.
Mm-hmm.
The air was heavily perfumed by fresh, glistening sampler baskets. Abby was so excited she could barely take a bite as Nancy Pelosi kept talking to her on and on and on. No one told me Congress was going to be this fun, Abby said as she took an ill-informed drag, shooting her straight to the moon. I'm with all that, Nance, but I'm going to be all up in that probe, giving my best O face. Oh, Adam Schiff said as a few people laughed. Not my best. Sorry, guys, Adam said as he asked for the bill. Adam, 1992 might have been Year of the Woman, but this is 2018 and it's Year of the Woman telling you to shut the fuck up, Nancy said as all the ladies laughed together in a glorious way. Abby couldn't believe the night was already over. Or was it? All of a sudden, it was February and the house was in full swing. New and extremely strict gun background checks were in play, and community policing totally took a turn for the best, and across the country was totally responsible behind the peaceful burnings of excess guns around the country. Maroon 5 had even played at a recent gun burning event in Austin, and it was dope as fuck. Everything was coming up Democrat. As they were about to break for lunch, Nancy Pelosi let everyone know that Trump was stepping down as president because Greg Pence got a message from God that it was the right thing to do. The White House was about to instill the House of Reps as one really big new president. Hear, hear, everyone shouted. Abby squealed in delight. She couldn't believe that she was part of an even bigger moment in history that happened in record time. Just as she was about to call her dad and tell him the good news, she felt another naked, unsocked foot fall upon hers. When she looked up, she was shocked at who was on the other end of the leg, grazing hers.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, let's all take a walk around the block after that one.
Thank you for letting me get some of those thoughts and feelings out.
I mean, everyone knows that the key to erotica is specifics, and Chili's, Alexandria, Hampton Inn,
Maroon 5.
These are all things that make parts of my body shout.
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice. Thank you. It's so nice to have like a warm reception to something that like you write and it's such a piece of you and it's so vulnerable and like, you know, you're questioning like, did I put too many time jumps in there? Is it making sense? Like, and it just feels really nice, guys. Thank you.
We are not about kink shaming. We are about kink celebration.
That's
no
right.
matter the kink, no matter if it's dangerous to others, you need to do what you need to do in order to express yourself and your body.
Wow, Kate. Well, thank you so much for sharing this work of art. Billy, let's hear yours.
Please.
Yeah, I'll admit mine doesn't have as many time jumps. Mine takes place in sort of more in real time, but
Well, that's interesting.
in its own way.
That's really
Maybe
interesting.
that's equally erotic. After a grueling 8 weeks of auditions and experimental workshopping where several congresspeople lost their lives due to trust falls, today everyone will learn the committee appointments. Quickly, the shouts start to rise above the din. As excitement fills the room with sexy feelings, Mitch tepidly walks towards the corkboard. What committee will he be on? Energy and Commerce? Yearbook? Everyone sees Mitch walking close, his neck glistening in the indoor breeze. The crowd parts and a hush falls over. A hush like that time Mr. Boehner cried during the Earth Day assembly. No one wants to be near Mitch when he finds out the news. Mitch scrolls the list with his sexy, hot finger. Commerce? No. Veterans Affairs? No. Pep Squad and Agriculture? Not even that one. Mitch is sad. A tear starts to trickle down his cheek as Ted Lieu and Elijah Cummings make out by the junior lockers. Get a room, shouts Jody Ernst through her headgear covered in 4-H stickers. Adam and Elijah do not get a room. They just keep sucking neck, their lips glistening in the indoor breeze. Mitch is about to give up and go home, thinking this new Congress is one he won't be a part of. He'll just have to go home and kill himself like he always does. But just then, he sees one tiny list at the very bottom of the corkboard. It has his name on it, but it's the only name?
Oh my God,
shit.
more. Give us more, Billy.
That was far too short. Holy crap.
If you want more, go to your local library. And write this there on a public computer.
Is it a published work that you...
I don't know. What do you call WordPress? Is WordPress publishing or not? I don't know.
Billy, I'm fully steamed up. I really am.
Is it legally published? I don't know. Is this in the Library of Congress? Yes. But I don't know what weight you want to give that.
Guess what? Forever Dog has a baseball podcast, and it's about more than baseball, and it's really, really good. It's called Three Swings, and on each episode, long-suffering baseball fan Rhea Butcher reinvents America's pastime with radically sensible thoughts on baseball, history, culture, gender, race, politics, and more. John Lingen over at Deadspin hit the nail on the head when he described Three Swings like this. For Butcher, as for everyone else that cares about the game, baseball is an escape, a beautifully pointless hobby that nevertheless connects us to our friends, family, city, and youth. But Three Swings is a baseball show for an anxious age, one where everything feels connected and ambiently doomed. As such, it has become a journey of a host's self-reflection and self-reinvention. The ragged optimism of that evolution is always visible. Well put. Couldn't agree more. Please enjoy the following clip from Three Swings.
We've got a big trade, which is Daniel Murphy to the Cubs. Daniel Murphy's outspoken homophobia began when he was with the Mets in 2015. Billy Beane, former MLB player and current inclusion ambassador, was visiting the Mets in spring training to share his experiences as a closeted professional athlete and to discuss strategies to the MLB to become more inclusive and accepting of gay athletes, executives, and fans. And just to put a pin in this there, Billy Beane has since said that he retired from baseball because he did not feel he could come out and continue to play baseball, and he needed to come out. So I think that's an important thing to keep in mind when discussing Billy Beane. I think it's always important to keep a timeline of these things, regardless of what it is, in mind, which you could also consider to be context, that he retired early from not just the sport that he loved and something he was, blessed, I guess, to be able to do. He also had to retire from work, quit his job, essentially, so that he could be his true self. And I don't think we think about that often. We think about, we look at, the internet and everybody's so pro LGBTQ plus IA, like everybody's so pro everything and everybody thinks everything's fine now. But like, you gotta think about these things where, yeah, he's all over the place and they made this position for him, but that's because he had to retire so that he could be who he is. And that's a big deal. That's kind of a big problem. And, I'm more concerned about that people don't have to quit their jobs or be fired from their jobs than I am about, whether or not a team sells a rainbow flag shirt in their pro shop. One thing is making money and then the other thing is preventing a human being from doing a job, So I think that both things are important, but one might be a little bit more important for me. So in response to Billy Beane's visit, Murphy first called the idea forward thinking before proceeding to say that because of his Christian beliefs, he disagreed with Beane's lifestyle. The full quote is this: "I do disagree with the fact that Billy is a homosexual. something very specific about Christians using the word homosexual, but whatever. Anyway, that doesn't mean I can't still invest in him and get to know him. I don't think the fact that someone is a homosexual should completely shut the door on investing in them in a relational aspect. I would say you can still accept them, but I do disagree with the lifestyle 100% maybe as a Christian. Oh, sorry. New sentence. 100%. Maybe as a Christian, we haven't been articulate enough in describing what our actual stance is on homosexuality. We love the people. We disagree with the lifestyle. That's the way I would describe it for me. It's the same way that there are aspects of my life that I'm trying to surrender to Christ. That's a great deal of many things, like my pride, which I think is such an interesting choice of words, and I'll get back to that. I just think that as a believer, trying to articulate it in a way that says, just because I disagree with the lifestyle doesn't mean I'm not going to speak to Billy Bean every time he walks through the door. That's not love. That's not love at all. Now, I have to admit that in 2015, when this happened, I had just started getting back into baseball in 2013, 2014. 2015 was the first World Series that I watched since probably 2006, because I really was out of sports for a long time, men's professional sports for a long time. And I found out about this stuff mostly via like TV clips and then maybe the internet, but I don't really know. It was a combination. And I didn't read the whole quote and I didn't hear the whole quote. And I'll be honest, I just kind of saw homophobic baseball player and went, fuck that guy. And that's on me, number one. I have, in the past, year of this year, really tried to slow down and not just I'm going to say retweet, but it's a metaphor for everything, which is everything has turned into such clickbait where it's boiled down to this essential nature that is an attempt to get your attention and also inspire either rage, panic, or happiness. And so I have tried really hard to, if there's something that I see and it inspires any of those things in me, and it is on a website that is a real thing, I try to take a moment to read it and see if that's what they're actually saying, Because I've seen so many news headlines or tweet headlines that literally do not line up with what the actual article is saying. And it's so disparaging and so frustrating and so toxic for everything that you really owe it to literally yourself to pay more full attention to the things that you want to comment on. I both bristle and completely agree with the idea that there is outrage culture, because I think that for a lot of people, outrage has become the new PC culture, and all of these things are like a toss away, just a way of diminishing someone saying, hey, stop treating us badly. But at the same time, there is also people who just jump on board with a thing and act like it's the craziest, worst thing that's ever happened. Let's all burn everything down. And so there's got to be a middle ground here of going, wait a minute, what is this actually about? What is this person actually trying to say? And so I'm actually grateful to the fact that this guy was traded somewhere, that we're all going back and looking at this again, because I think that there's a lot here. Because I haven't even gotten to the fan reaction to the fact that Daniel Murphy is playing in Chicago. Just to go back to his quote, I actually think that what he is trying to get at, while I disagree, because I don't think you can disagree with a human being's existence, because he is able to, as a non-LGBTQ person, and as his type of Christian person with his belief system, is able to see his lifestyle as a norm or an acceptable one or following Christ or whatever, or neutral. He is in this sort of neutral position to be able to say, essentially hate the sin, not the sinner. And it's a sort of evolved position from hate the sin, not the sinner, to say, I disagree with your lifestyle, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to engage with you as a human being. And the reason I'm even saying this, and I hope that all of you who probably disagree with me right now, understand that I am a 36-year-old queer person who has lived their life as a gender non-conforming person, and also a butch lesbian, and also all of the things that I've been in my life. I have not been accepted. I have been treated like shit simply for the way I exist on this planet. So, please keep that in mind when I say all this stuff. I am somebody that has... I don't like Daniel Murphy as a player. I don't like his style of play. But I have to be very honest about the way this guy is talking. That I actually think that someone speaking this way about that is someone that you could have a conversation with and say, I get what you're saying, but this is why I think it's wrong. Can we have a conversation about this? Do you realize that as a human being, you cannot separate my existence from my humanness? And the fact that I am queer is not a lifestyle. It is an existence. It is not something that I put on because I feel like it.
Moving now from the baseball diamond to the farthest reaches of outer space, we arrive at Treks in the City, an episode-by-episode recap of Star Trek The Next Generation hosted by Alice Wetterlin and Veronica Osorio that features the absolute best in feminist sci-fi comedy, plus soundboard sound effects, original songs, and amazing guests like Paul F. Tompkins, Amanda Seales, John Lovett, Ira Madison III, Joel Kim Booster, and many, many more. For Star Trek diehards and novices alike, Treks in the City has an absolute treasure chest of a back catalog. So subscribe and get caught up now before Alice and Veronica jump into Season 4 in 2019. And in the meantime, enjoy this clip of Alice, Veronica, and guest Whitmer Thomas singing an improvised pop-punk song about the android Data and his android offspring Lal from Season 3, Episode 16, The Offspring.
I have something queued up.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What am I singing about?
Saying goodbye to Lal.
Okay.
Lal was a really nice little robot. She felt a little too much. She liked her daddy and she liked his touch. She had emotion. She knew about paintings. She would spit a drink on her shirt. And one day she got too smart. And her little heart was torn apart. So she had to be repaired. But no matter how fast Daddy's hands could move, she had to die because they couldn't improve her. Oh, Daddy could have given her a deep ticking. Daddy could have given her a deep ticking. Mom has a big fuckable ass.
Oh my god!
Wow.
What a
That's the
delight!
best. I wish you would just record an album talking about.
Well, we are going to record an album, so maybe we can, we
Daddy.
can have that song be on it.
I'll always do little choruses if you need me.
Hey, thanks. Y'all are really
You'll
good.
be there. Thank you.
The Unofficial Expert with Sydney Washington and Marie Faustin is a podcast that we have always listened to with absolute awe at how funny it is, how fast it is. And so when Sydney and Marie brought The Unofficial Expert to Forever Dog this year, we were ecstatic. Each episode, Sydney and Marie invite on a guest who claims to be an expert in a very specific field. Flirting, porn, daddy issues, online dating, cookouts, stalking, sex toys, runaway brides. And they interview the guest to test their expertise, deciding by the end of the episode whether or not to crown them an unofficial expert. Please enjoy the following clip from the episode Sex Date Expert with guest Molly Austin.
So I show up to the date and, well, first of all, wow, threesomes are a weird group of people to break into. I will say, as because like,
well, I just want to let you know, people who are openly looking for threesomes are fucking weird. Like any threesome I've had, it just fucking happened.
Any threesome you've had? How many threesomes have you had, sis?
I just,
how many?
Give us a number. I need a hard number.
Yes, hard like her spine brace.
I need like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me it. Am I in the teens? Where am I with this?
No, bitch. It's less than 5.
So 4.
So 5. She's had at least 5.
Whatever, ho. This is about you. This ain't about me. But let's talk about your threesome.
I didn't know you had 5 threesomes.
Isn't that crazy that she's had 6 threesomes?
I mean, 7 is the lucky number.
8 threesomes is crazy, dude. I can't believe you had that many.
Let the listeners think whatever they want to. Y'all know damn well I haven't.
What
been
are you doing with your boobs right now?
I'm just massaging.
She's missing the threesome because it was more hands on her boobs before.
I feel like I'm at the gyno with you.
Wait, what? I'm not touching myself
doing
like
it
that.
annual?
Checking for lumps.
I don't check. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes.
You gotta check.
I know, but I feel like they look smooth.
That's true.
You're a fool. Anyway, so you meet up with these people.
They're weird.
So I meet up with these people, and
Did you have a preference? You wanted? I mean, I guess it was going to be a girl and a guy.
Well, no, I was open. No, I was like open to discussing all options. Guy and guy, I'm like, ooh,
that's a porno.
Feels, I don't know, something about 2 dicks feels very violent to me.
Yeah.
Like swords,
Yeah.
right? Like pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
and like you get a cut somewhere, right? But I'm like also like not shut down to the idea. But I'm
Okay.
also not like,
Molly, you would take 2 dicks?
that's
At
what
the
I mean.
Same time.
I feel like
I'm not judging you, but I'm
Sounds like
judging
you judging, sis.
Yeah.
I think it would have to be like a very, I don't know. I just like, I don't think I could handle 2 dicks.
I had a friend who
feel like you could handle 2
took
dicks.
2 dicks.
You think you could handle 2 dicks?
No, I feel like you could handle 2 dicks. Is what
Why
I
you
said.
feel like what about me?
I feel
What
like
about
Molly,
me
you
if
would have
there's 2
like
dicks?
you'd have one like getting snacks set up, and then you would bang one, and then like he would rest, and then you would eat. You know, little break, then
Yeah.
bang the other
Well, Molly,
one.
you got a new back, so you definitely could take 2 dicks.
That's what I'm talking about. I do have a new back.
Maybe not 2 big dicks, but like a medium sized dick, and then like a.
I'm not fucking around with 2 dicks for below average dick.
I mean, I feel like people who have threesomes don't have great dicks.
Honestly,
in my mind, I'm
I want to
assuming.
say, yeah.
You're
No.
right. That's why they need help.
As a threesome expert, I'm going to tell you, no.
You're a
Sydney and her
monster.
9 threesomes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I get there. He's there already. And
What he look like?
I mean,
Tell
like,
about it.
like Clark Kent,
Really?
like 6'3", real broad, real like tall, dark, and handsome. Just like a like a retired Chippendale. He's like
Okay.
fucking buff, and he's like hot.
you are painting the photo here. Yes.
I mean, this man is just like, his hands like fit across my entire back. Like, he's huge.
Wow.
He's a huge,
Like a giant.
beautiful man who, like, yeah, he's like a giant. And I'm just like, like,
His
right,
hands-
like,
So you were a dork.
Yeah, but if he's that big and that fine, I would assume that means he either doesn't speak English or he's very dumb.
right. Yes.
No, I wouldn't
made
think that.
No, I definitely made, because once I dated a male model, so I was like, perfect.
Right,
This
they're
is
like-
right up my alley.
They don't like no words.
I mean, I seen a picture of him. He's good looking, but he don't look dumb.
No, he's actually not. He's actually very smart.
Yeah, he
and
looks
like,
smart. I can see the way he part his fucking hair.
He has a
He
part.
parts.
He has a part.
Yes,
He
girl.
parts his hair. It's smooth. He's like slick. He's like very.
Molly, you should have led with the fact that he parts his hair.
he
I
With the
said
comb.
Clark Kent.
I didn't know that Superman was parting his hair. I know that Clark Kent had glasses.
Clark
and
Kent flies through the air, never loses his part.
Never loses that curl. Nuts.
So what does the girl look like?
So she's late, and we are like, and I was like,
Which
whoa.
is a terrible move for her because
Oh,
if
my
I'm
God.
bringing my man to meet another bitch, I'm getting there early.
Oh, yeah.
We're pulling up together.
No, I'm getting there early. I'm like,
No,
you
together
meet me
is
there.
the move.
Right.
Like, it was weird.
Where was she that
Me-
he got there first?
Meet me early. I'm gonna get there early. Talk to the waiter. Listen, another bitch is coming in, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be messy. So
Well, she get. Oh my God, Sydney is really. Why is it so violent for you? And it was like, I'm told that it's her idea. The whole thing is her idea. The
that
whole
means
thing
he's
is,
about to break up with her, and she's panicking.
Right.
That's what that is.
Wow, you just ruined the end of the story, Sydney.
Well,
that's
no,
what happened.
I'm saying that's a fact. Like, if you were like, "Yo, I'll do whatever you want, so you could stay," it would be a threesome.
Well, yeah,
Not
that's
me.
what-
See, this is why I don't care about how men feel. I'm not a desperate Hail Mary pass to keep my man is to bring another chicken to the situation?
No.
Fuck
I would
outta here.
never. I'd be like, if you want to go, go. And also, I'm never gonna bring someone into my situation.
Yeah.
I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm
Yeah.
going out for food. You know what I'm talking about? Because I want to go home. I don't want these people in my home. I don't want them in my space. I don't want no.
I'm here.
I
for
don't
that.
want to never see these people again. I don't even want them to be from this coast.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, you said they
And
were in
they're not.
California. Look at God.
Look at God.
In addition to the Thrilling Adventure Hour, we also had the privilege this year of working with Ben Blacker on another one of his podcasts, The Writers Panel, which celebrated its 400th episode this year with an amazing live show at Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles. The Writers Panel has one of the most impressive back catalogs you will ever find, featuring in-depth interviews with Vince Gilligan, Amy Sherman Palladino, Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key, Damon Lindelof, and many more television luminaries. The Writers Panel is the definitive guide to our golden age of TV, and I hope you enjoy this highlight from the live 400th episode, which featured an incredible panel of writers and showrunners, including Caroline Dries, LaToya Morgan, Alexander Cunningham, Monica Breen, Christine Boylan, Chernold Edwards, Angela Kang, and Jennifer Hutchinson.
Well, it seems to me that a lot of the requests for free work come from a place of fear on the buyer's side. It's we need to feel secure in paying you to do this thing, so do all the free stuff first.
But what's hard is when you go into pitch, and I would love to hear from everybody here who's like sold all this stuff, because I've sold certain things and some things go and some things don't, but they want this is such a Tony Robbins thing of like a need for like certainty and a need for adventure at the same time. And that's what they want. They want certainty. They want to know you have all the secrets of the universe in your iPad or in your cards or in your head, however you pitch. But they also want to be enticed. So they want you to tell them everything, but they don't want you to tell them everything because they want to be seduced. And that's important too. So like I've been back and forth working on a couple of pitches the last couple of months and trying to find that level of, I'm the kind of person who I will like arrest you for 8 hours and tell you every single detail of this whole world. And nobody wants that, obviously, right? But at the same time, the 10-minute pitch is like, I haven't even gotten into the part where the angels come down. Just, just give me 5 more minutes, So, I mean, the balance of what do you keep and what do you not keep? And walking into a room where if you're pitching on a book, you have to assume no one's read that book. Even though the people you're bringing with you, the producers, will have read it and they know it, and maybe you know the author, maybe that's going great. Podcast, they probably heard it, right? But
because they're not readers,
right? Yeah. Well, and to be fair, they have to read a lot.
Sure,
and they all have families,
Absolutely.
And it's I get that. But
I don't get it.
I want them to have read more, but I never expect it. That's the thing. So, what's the balance for you guys of seduction and enticement versus, listen, here is a chart of 5 to 7 seasons, and here are the points we're going to hit, and it's going to spike on Twitter season 4 because of this. Right. Just trust me. Like, how do we do that?
Well, and the details that you think are important versus the ones that are important for telling that story.
I mean, well, first of all, sometimes it doesn't help if they've listened to the podcast. I found that I had better pitches on Night Vale when maybe they weren't as familiar with it because they have expectations. If they've listened to it, they think this is going to be who you're following. This is going to be what the show is. And then if you don't meet those, then you're not selling to that place. It's a hard balance, and this is something I consistently struggle with. I am the person where I go in and it's never the right amount of detail. Like if I overdo it, my agent's like, oh, wow, apparently you gave a lot of detail. And then if I underdo it, it's like, oh, they want you to come back. And it's a hard balance. And so I think the thing that I have found is, because you're right, they want to know everything, but they don't want to know anything. What they really want to know is, do you know everything? Yeah. And if you can communicate that to them, then I think that's when you have a more sort of successful moment. And so when it comes to details, I try to do a thing where there are specific details that I highlight that are important to me that I feel like I can pitch really well because they're meaningful for me. And then they're like, oh, she has details. There must be more details. It's not always successful, but I think that's the thing is do you have a point of view that's really strong? Can we invest in you even if we don't have it all in our heads?
Yeah, Monica, you were nodding your head during this.
I mean, I have no answer to this because I struggle with it all the time. And the one
the most successful pitch I had, which was Midnight Texas, I walk in and give them 30 minutes of a small town story, and it was based on a book that no one had read. And they looked at me and said, "Turn around, Monica." And I turn around, and there's a picture of Jamie Alexander's back with all the tattoos on it, and they're like, "Make it that, and you got a deal." And they walk out. I'm getting high fives from the producer. I'm like, "What just happened? I didn't pitch that, though, at all. Like, it's a small town soap opera. What is this?" And then, before they picked up the show, because I was like, they're never making the show. I got the pilot made. It was delightful. I had a really lovely time. I was in New Mexico. It was really pretty. And I was like, no one's ever doing the show. There's a talking cat. There's angels. It's crazy town. But it was a small town soap with supernaturals. And I get called in. It's like, "Can you make it a Demon of the Week? Because if you can, you gotta sail." And I'm like, what did I pitch? Why did I pitch? Just tell me what you want. This is a make your own adventure. So like, I don't 100% have answers because it was successful. It worked. And the show, as wackadoo as it was, got a second season. So in a strange way, I'm just like, all right, let me just go into this like little, rabbit hole and just figure out what's happening, because no one knows. Like, that's what's amazing to me. That
This
knows.
is NBC. This was NBC, right? And what year was this? This was like
2 years ago.
2 years ago. This was like right after we fucked up on Constantine and did a serialized show with demons. And they were like, "Can't you just make it like Grimm? Can't you just do an exorcism of the week?" I was like, "But all exorcisms are kind of going to look the same if we do that." But you nailed it. So
it was you work very hard on your pitches, and you work very hard on creating a world in your mind that you understand, and you know how to break the story, you know what the emotional arcs are, and then you just get thrown these things, like, pow, make it this, and you're like, all right. And part of it for me is I always think of this job a little bit like a Project Runway challenge. Like, it's like, go to the 99-cent store and make a gown. And I feel like that keeps me sane, because otherwise I will go crazy when they tell me to make a gown out of construction debris. But that's, part of the fun of the job is like, all right, well, let's make a gown, I guess.
From A to Z, we have finally arrived at the end of the Forever Dog roster with Alexis G. Zoll's innovative interview podcast, Zoll Good. On each episode of Zoll Good, Alexis interviews a fellow comedian, entertainer, or influencer about their life and career, and she also interviews one of their parents, or siblings, or best friends, or colleagues, to get the real story behind their public persona. The interviews are then cut together in a point-counterpoint fashion that makes Zoll Good really unlike any other interview podcast you've ever heard. In the following clip, our last clip, Alexis talks to comedian and director Bo Burnham and his sister Sam. Enjoy.
I was always incredibly, incredibly competitive, and I still am competitive. And I have to unlearn that stuff, but I feel like a deeply, deeply competitive person. And I've only... Yeah.
So did you always see him kind of going into entertainment, or what was that prediction on your end as to where he would end up career-wise?
Honestly, I just always knew he was going to be great. Like, I still tell him to this day, which he laughs in my face, that, like, if this doesn't work out, he can just go be a brain surgeon. And I truly believe he could. Like, I really think he's just, like, that smart and great at everything. He's kind of just awesome at everything he does. Again, that sounds like I'm being weird, but I really think that.
That's very, that's it's untrue. And yeah, that's part of her and my mother's want to tell me that all the time is actually a burden that I've been trying to shake since I was 3 years old, which is like, you guys have to stop telling me I'm the smartest, greatest boy that's ever lived from the time I'm 2, or then I try to seek that from the world. And anything less than that is obliteration to me. So now I just nod and smile when they tell me that. But it's very sweet. And I know she actually does believe that, which is very sweet.
Yeah.
But it's very not true.
But once he started doing the plays, it was like, oh my God, you have to keep doing this. You just have to. I mean, he was so good at acting and so creative. And then once he started performing and doing the comedy stuff, just everything that he writes just feels, right when he got started, it felt like, oh, of course, this is what you need to be doing.
She also mentioned that you at one point got really into magic.
Sure.
So what sort of sparked that?
Probably just being a loser and thinking, why not just complete the vision of myself? With I'm already down here, so unappealing to women and my peers. I might as well start doing magic. No, I don't know. I just liked it. It was probably performative. There was also something fun about it. I also liked math and tricky, puzzly things. And there was magic sort of blent the world of theater and performance and puzzles. And again, just repulsion to everyone around you. It also, I don't know. I still love magic.
Do you feel like you were repulsed or people were repulsed by you?
No. I think it was, no. And, I was somewhere where it's probably the coolest kid in class was doing magic. But yeah, I felt uncool. Not uncool. Yeah. I mean, a dork. Nah, that word's become something else. I was just a passionate little dork.
Okay, so you had your specific interests that you were very into.
Yeah, just theater and magic, and I have friends where I look back, I'm like, man, you were cool. You were cool at 12. It's not about being cool, you were cool necessarily to those around you. I would just always just had eccentric interests.
I think there is something cool about being a young person and liking what you like and not being, concerned if that's necessarily the coolest thing. I think that gets cooler and cooler in hindsight as you get older. You're like, oh, I was confident.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. In hindsight, I wish hindsight did worked on magic. It just isn't working for me.
It's immune.
Svengali decks and foam rabbits are not really helping. They're not getting any better in the rear view. But no, I had a lot of fun. And it's
I guess I sort of understand where you're coming from as well, because I am an only child and both of my parents just think I'm the bee's knees. They just love it. They think I'm great. And then so when I go into things, I'm like, so that was great. It was great. And it's it was good. Oh, I want everyone to think that I'm as great.
Yeah, the world's not your parents. Yeah.
Yeah. Brutal.
But it really is. No, but I'm not even saying that. That's realization for me, and it's a realization for a lot of people. I think we're vaguely the same generation, on either side of it, and we do need a lot of. It's not necessarily that the love and the affirmation is the issue. It's that the lack of the other, there's some value in having a psychological thing to overcome, to look at your parents and go, I'll show you, and run out into the world to prove something wrong, and to not have anything to push back against, and to feel it is hard. It's not more difficult, but it has another type of problem. It's a strange thing to have the privilege that sounds like we did of being supported.
That concludes the Best of Forever Dog 2018. You can find all the podcasts mentioned in this episode at foreverdogpodcasts.com. You can also subscribe to them on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. And if you have a chance, please leave your favorite shows a rating and review and let them know you like what they're doing. It not only helps more people find out about our podcasts, it's also very appreciated by our podcasters and our production team. Speaking of which, you can follow us, Forever Dog, on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team for the latest news and updates. We have a lot of exciting new shows coming your way in 2019, so stay tuned for that, as well as amazing new episodes by all of your favorites from this episode. So thank you very much for your support, for listening, and we'll see you in 2019!